Welcome back. We're back. Hi guys. We're live.
We're back.
What's up?
All right.
Nope.
I do want to clear up one thing.
But I have a bone to pick. Okay, I'll wait.
You can pick a bone.
No, I'll pick a bone after. Let's go. What's up?
Okay. Quick clear up, just because we said it in the recap, and I want to make sure I didn't get it misconstrued, because everyone seemed on board with it except for me. Shimrinsara is not under like direct attack.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
No, from my understanding,
Yeah,
Shimrinsara was mobilizing to be involved.
In the pact attack.
Correct. Because they're not
Okay.
part of the Pact World.
Yes. So,
I just
wanna
interpreted
make
that
it
as
clear.
they're under attack as well.
Yeah. They to make it like
They told
clear,
you
like,
guys
the,
one day.
the planet you're on is not in danger, kind of thing.
Oh, cool. The planet I'm
Didn't
on.
they
So
tell
Absalom's
them one
safe.
day? We're not
Not a planet, so
Yeah.
That's true.
We're basically a planet.
No.
Nope.
Alright, can I pick a bone
We went
now?
over this many a time.
Man.
Pick a bone.
All right. Ready
Leave
for this?
Tibble alone. Go to
No,
hell.
no, I shall not, because I want it to be on the record, and I want it to be
We have
known.
no idea what's going on.
Now listen,
so-
Waffles. Correct me if I'm
Sure.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You said that we saw shoes that were very clearly going to be Tibble, but they were on the other side of this contraption, this robot
Yeah, I call it a contraption. This very
forget what it's
large
called.
mech.
Thank you. I just
Yes.
literally couldn't think of the word. So
there's a word for it. I would like.
yeah, so this mech, right? It looks like the one that we gave, but sorry, let me rephrase that. That Tetsu gave access to Tibble for, like the one that was being worked on by Moat's friend.
This is
So
a
you
different one.
mean to
Waffle
say that
said.
Tibble had full knowledge of this mech? Is what you're saying?
Right, yeah, they have full
No, no,
knowledge of how to
Waffle's
make
last
a mech
session-
like this because of his
Well,
access to it.
It's also not Tibble's fault because Tibble was actively given up when Tetsu had the ability to.
Okay.
Well-
So sorry. Let me get. So what you're saying is that we gave him full access to these schematics, and then we did. Oh, I keep saying we, and then Tetsu ditched him. I just want to make sure that I get this right.
I just have a clarifying question. Are you talking about ditching people? Is that
Alright.
is that the
All
conversation?
right.
that we're
Let
gonna
me
talk
cut
about?
in here to correct a couple of things.
Okay.
Because the mech's not the
Let's go.
same mech.
That's incorrect.
You said it was a different mech.
I
No, he said it's-
don't
No,
think that ever
but he
came
said it's
out
a
of
very
my mouth.
familiar mech, actually.
Yeah. I said
I-
you see a very familiar piece of machinery.
Yes,
I'm
it
pretty
was the
sure
same
we're
one.
very close to the.
Wait, does that mean that potential? Is your friend okay, Moat?
Very possibly.
I've been
not.
wondering that for a week.
Oh my god.
My
Oh,
friend's
no.
okay.
That's true. Tibble's right behind it, standing up.
No, cool. I just
Waffles was saying what?
What?
Waffles
Oh,
said he
that
had
was-
a couple things to clarify.
Oh yeah, that was one clarification. Did you have anything else?
I don't think so. That was the big one.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I might have had some at the time. I don't remember. So.
Look, this is out of character. This is me out of character having thoughts about things, but Zeha is feeling really righteous right now, is all I'm gonna say.
When
Righteous before
does she
death.
not?
That's not the point. That's not the point. at all.
That's
Righteous before death. That's what I.
I can just imagine the
Title of the
smile on
episode?
Zeha's face right now.
If
It's
somebody,
like-
if anybody dies, PC or NPC, I want the title of the episode right just before death. That's a really awesome title. Okay.
No.
Thank you. I had a bone to pick. I picked it. That we can continue.
Heck yeah. Let's continue by me pulling you to a battle map. You guys pulling your tokens out, and us rolling initiative.
I'm scared.
But what if we have a conversation?
All right, we're on
Man,
the map.
Tibble, you so fine.
You guys are on the bottom.
Not me.
You're also on the bottom.
No, I had charged last time.
Oh
You-
my goodness!
You
Tibble
would
is
not have
handsome.
had a surprise round. We flavor charged you to say what you were doing in combat, but if you roll first initiative, then you get to charge. I mean, like,
I thought you just charged down the stairs and you landed at the base of the stairs before us. Like you just jumped down, from what I remember.
He wanted
had done
to
that.
charge the machine.
Yeah.
But I was like, I made the flavor thing of saying, okay, and as Tetsu's charging the machine, we end the session late.
Yeah. I missed that. So I have a question. Like, what if I don't roll initiative? What if I'm just like in the background doing my thing?
Tibble needs to be punished for his crime.
Oh, that's fair. All right, let me go. When you put it that way, let me
The
roll
more you
a
stay out of
6.
this, the more Tibble gets away with things.
Hey, guys, get dumpstered.
What the?
Right.
I'm
Just
glad
put
that
my
I gave you
machine
guys
on.
my initiative checks. Like,
I-
it's as
okay.
if I was rolling them.
Tetsu
Oh,
rolled
oh,
a
sorry, are you
natural
conscious
3.
right now?
A natural 3 for a 5. I rolled a natural 4 for a 6. And Dr. Len rolled a natural 5 for an 8. We need help.
Nice.
Born to win.
I like to always find the character flavor as to like why you roll shitty initiative, and I like to think that all of us are literally 100% taken aback that this is what's happening right now. Like we're like, okay, let's go get Grace, and then we're like, fuck.
It's also the smoke. Like, you have, like, smoke and debris and, like, other things that are in your way to, like,
And the
actively getting in the fight.
And the audacity of Tibble to wear those boots, like,
I mean, they were literally the most
Right,
distracting
Tim's,
thing.
dude. He's wearing
I like
Tim's
ran
and
down the
Absalom.
stairs, ready to go. Then I was like, what are those?
I think you all need to be nice to my friend. We don't know what's going on. You
Carrick,
all want to jump to conclusions.
Carrick, dear Carrick.
Look, listen,
I
Tetsu's
will
got to
murder
have
him.
one friend in this campaign, all right?
It's gonna be
and
the
first
first
of all,
death that
let's
Zeha
be
ever
very
personally
clear.
attends to.
Let's be very no, you killed a bug, but let's be very clear. You're certainly not going to kill Tim.
You don't know.
What are you going to kill him with?
You don't know. What?
An
Ooh.
attitude?
Her 4 hands.
So I wish we had quotes on our. Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
We do.
That's a good one.
We
We're
do
gonna
have
have
a
a
good one.
quote.
What are you gonna do?
We have a quote Hall of Fame.
Kill
What
him
are you
with
gonna kill him
attitude.
with?
With
An
the
attitude?
indignation.
All right, it's going on our
that-
quote Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
that's an indignant. What are you gonna do? Kill him with attitude.
Yeah. All right. Let me set the scene real quick. As y'all rolled a really crappy initiative.
I rolled great.
I don't think you did. Y'all come down these stairs. You see this mech. You see Tibble behind it. You do see that the door to the storage room here has basically been removed. There's a big hole, as in someone could go in it. The mech cannot currently fit in it. You do see the door lying here in this white line that I drew very nicely. You see Tibble standing behind the mech. And everyone give me a free perception check before we start this up.
Oh, never
Okay,
call her not
free?
generous.
Question,
Generous.
because I want to potentially re-roll my initiative with a cheeky nugget.
Ooh,
Okay.
But
29.
Can I do the perception check first?
No.
Because
Yeah.
it might answer my question. Oh,
Where am I?
20.
Only 20?
Shut up.
17.
Only!
Dr. Lin and Tetsu, you hear some shuffling coming from inside the room.
Okay, that answers my question.
It's the Skittermander invest. We're dead.
All right, I'm spending
Watch-
the chicky nugget to re-roll my initiative.
Okay.
Carrick. Well,
Well,
Natural
I rolled
one.
my actual dice and I rolled my actual dice and it's a 20. So I did
Okay, I'll change it. What's your initiative bonus?
2.
Waffles, I
22.
rolled my actual dice and it's a 20 as
Shut
well.
up. That's
Okay,
why
let's-
I wanted to hate you.
so Carrick,
Quit.
I have a
Anyway.
question for you. I'm just curious, like a hypothetical question.
I'm not
Real quick.
killing Tibble.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Do you have a dex bonus?
It's
if
22.
if you
Oh,
roll
yeah,
initiative,
2.
it does it. It's like so it's 0.02.
Yeah, tiebreaker is 2.
Okay. Do me a favor, roll me a 20 again and tell me what it says.
Oh, he
That
rolled
Oh,
that
motherfucker.
fucker.
15. Just
Alright,
a
you
straight
go first.
15. Okay.
Alright.
2.
We're dead,
So-
guys.
My hypothetical question to you, Carrick. Like, how would Tetsu feel if Tibble's new best friend was Skittermander and Vesk? Like, what if they were just like the bestest of friends and they just left you behind?
I mean, there's some cool
They're
people.
not. I mean, first of all, Tetsu probably up until the queen could have had a good friendship.
Look, hear me
What?
out. Maybe Tibble killed the queen.
Mm-hmm.
He was there.
Yeah.
Waff. All right. Anyway.
I want for the record, he never answered my question. Just saying.
For the record, Tibble's my best friend. Leave me alone.
Waffles, you know what you have to do.
Ted-
I'll give you a 20.
Tetsu is going to just ignore the mech, ignore Tibble, ignore everything, and he's just trying to rush in and past before like anything can stop, basically.
Okay, so you're double moving.
Yes.
All right. I want an acrobatics check to squeeze past this mech if you want to get inside the door.
Okay.
Hope you've been stretching.
I can't.
Another
It's too
natural
shiny.
20.
It's too
Oh,
glary.
Another-
beautiful.
Oh.
That's a 20.
Okay.
Another one.
I want-
31.
Yeah, you can get past it. Let me tell you what you see.
You're so
And-
dead, dude. You're
I'm
not
gonna
alive
waste all my
anymore.
20s on initiative and fucking acrobatic.
Oh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna tell you what you see real quick.
It's bad. I know.
And then
It's
you can
bad,
decide
okay?
where you want to go.
This is where I am.
Well, I mean, you can go further if you double moved, is what I'm saying, especially with the natural.
No,
20,
I have.
so.
I have fit. Okay.
You have what?
I have
50
50 movement
left.
with armor.
Okay.
Oh.
With the natural 20, I'll let you like squeeze
Okay.
in a little more if you want, or you can
Get
stand
my full 30.
right
yeah.
there.
But what do we see? What do we see? What does he see?
Tetsu,
Oh boy.
as you rush down this hall, squeeze in. The mech doesn't make any movement to attack you. You also see it doesn't have anyone in it. You
Right.
glance and you see Tibble holding a controller. Not how mechs usually work, but it looks like Tibble has rigged this up to be more of a drone than a mech.
OP, but okay.
Aside from that, goodness gracious, you see the back of a very, very large familiar figure holding Grace's box in his hand. It's your old buddy Kazcon.
Oh, frick.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh no.
Oh, he's one of
And
these.
as you glance there, he kind of looks back over his shoulder and he says, "I'm glad it's you."
Tetsu is holding something in his fist, and he steps forward just slowly and goes, "Me too." And he's gripping something tightly in his fist as he does.
Oh god, it's
Ready
gonna
to
be
start
Dr.
smashing.
Nero's exploding box. Is there anything else in the room?
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff in the room. Probably just asked me. I didn't like fully deck out this room. It's Grace is by far the most valuable thing because y'all know what it is. It's very often how I plan to do any of these rooms, if y'all are gonna waste time and go through them, is like a D100 roll if you find anything other than a normal 10 credit pistol.
I have a question.
Or rifle,
You said the mech couldn't get in the room, right?
Not currently, no, but I mean the mech has clearly taken out some of the wall already.
Thank goodness our two squishies aren't down the hall.
Instead of that, as I kind of reply to him, can I instead back up into the mech's seat?
Ooh.
Not currently. It's closed. Like there's no way in.
Doesn't mean not in the pit.
Yeah, and then I'm just
You
gonna
get
step
you get
forward
to
then.
you get the sense Tibble would have to open it for you.
Or smash it open.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
all
or
know
you'd have
that
to, like,
he
break it
betrayed
open or
you
something.
already, so
Tibble,
Well, maybe he was
Tibble
pressured
risked his
to.
life for me, okay?
Oh, that's cute.
But you didn't
But
risk
yeah.
your life for him.
Out of
Here I am right
curiosity,
now.
what type of action does it take to press the Bluetooth button? Is that like, can you press that now?
Button.
It as a
I think I
swift
listened.
action.
So you could do it now
Swift
if you
action.
wanted.
I don't
No.
want to do it now.
I don't.
He double
Can he?
moved.
But is
Yeah,
it
but that's just
I don't-
action movement.
It's a swift
that's
action.
true.
I could, but I
you
also
could,
don't want
because
to.
you didn't full round action. So okay.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well-
because it would mess me up.
It's Kazcon's turn next.
That's unfortunate.
He's the one that tied with you.
It was nice knowing you, and I think,
figured.
Carrick, you're the bet that you wrote in chat might be right.
He has a
I'm often
very large staff on his back that you know him for. Kind of a double walking and beating stick.
That's good. I'll beat him.
That's
with
not
it.
beating Steve.
What do I want to do? Pretty
Get
hard
your
playing
ass kicked.
spellcasters.
I mean, that stick was made for walking, and
Don't.
That
Shut
could
up.
be just what you do.
Just shut up. No.
Sounds like
Did
that's
we know
exactly
he was a
what Carrie
spellcaster
wants.
before this?
Yes, I
No. I was about to say, like,
I didn't.
Tetsu would have known, but it's never, like, shown in anything, so.
I mean, it's a witch weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. That is not like witch weirds are a race, so.
Get you.
Oh, I was
Uh,
thinking Witch Warper.
yeah, which were
Yeah.
Oh, that is what I thought too. Thank you.
Dimensional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Witch weirds are just like this four-armed race. He's actually like a descendant of a witch weird, but I call him a witch weird. He is going to step up, very much like Kazkan has in the past, and you know he does. Very slowly, confidently, pull out the staff, grin, and take a swing.
Love it, love it, love it.
Does a 27 hit?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Listen,
of course.
I don't like those.
I don't have AC, alright? That's not what I'm here for.
You have HP?
Yeah,
Okay, you take 22 bludgeoning damage.
easy. He's not even trying.
He's not.
Listen, Waffles, you could have been less serious about that. That's better.
It's the mech's turn.
Love it.
Which
As,
by the mech's turn, that's also Tibble's turn.
do I hear the mech moving?
Yes, you do.
Can I shout something?
Sure.
Can I shout, Tibble, just stay out of this, and with the mech too.
I can't.
Why?
Just can't. And you hear the mech moving.
He's
do I
also
get
being
like a
controlled.
sound of distress?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, guys,
Nah, he's
Tibble's a
dead.
good guy.
Don't do this, Waffles. Come on.
He's a
Come on.
coward. He's a coward who won't help us.
The mech is going
Says
to.
your friend getting
Anime missiles?
implanted.
Do
Look,
we get the
look.
anime missile scene?
Tibble says he can't because they're threatening his like PlayStation. Okay, like
You just want to kill him. For
We're
no
gonna
reason.
delete your Smash Bros. Save.
yeah, exactly.
That's just kind of harsh.
It's
So
his
mech
Tamagotchi. That they're just gonna break
combat's
his Tamagotchi.
So no one destroys me on a YouTube video or anything. Mech combat's vastly different than combat.
Really?
I know this. I understand. I have things called power points instead of actions. What's going to happen is I'm doing something in between both of them that I've kind of rigged up here to make it a little more fair, since my party is not in a mech.
But we could be if you want to give us some.
Hi guys.
Yeah,
we
a
all
mech
saw what
drops
Waffles
right out of
did
the
last
sky.
session.
Actually, so what we have to do
He
is we have to
cheated.
open the door to the left of the hallway, and there's just like 3 mechs in there for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Anime.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The mech is going to spend 1 power point to move. You just hear as it's moving. It lifts one of its arms up, which is a very large rifle attached.
Oh,
like
no.
the arm is a rifle now. And it fires it. We're gonna go 1, 2, Dr. Lin, 3, 4, Zeha. Aizen, roll it
Go
for
on
me.
both.
Oh, yay!
No.
It's like that scene in Final Fantasy VII where at the start,
Oh,
where they're fighting on the bridge.
sorry, Zeha.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
Zeha.
Tibble has to, right? But he can, like, has to shoot like into the wall, right? Like right over there
Hey.
instead. He has to miss.
Hey, if you had been nicer to Tibble, this wouldn't be
He
happening.
don't fucking know.
Alright.
Don't
What?
even.
Just take remote control of it and
Yeah.
shoot
Everything.
Tetsu again.
Does a 17 hit your EAC?
Yes.
Can I roll the damage? I'd like to. No.
I can't tell you what the dice are right now.
Oh.
Zeha, you take 20 fire damage.
Oh my god. This, like, rocks. No, like, oh no. This
Oh.
isn't good, guys.
I mean, it's pretty epic.
It's looking great
I
from this
literally
angle.
just got blasted, and Zeha's, like, forearms just, like, trying to cover her face. Like, she didn't even have anywhere to run. She just got fucking popped.
Yep.
Flamethrowers
this is-
just.
You've been like on the receiving end of like, we'll say like failed
Spaceship.
hacks and like exploding computers, probably spells from training and stuff. This is a little higher than that level probably. It's what you get, like the sense of power behind this laser rifle. And you do, I will say for flavor's sake and stuff, you do see it like, it doesn't hit you square on. It kind of like side clips you.
Oh,
so
see,
it
he's
could be more powerful, and you can say Tibble missed or he's trying. Like you can decide that on your own, obviously, but it does side clip you.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed.
With that, it's Dr. Lynn's turn. What are you gonna do? Inject this mech?
Ooh, ooh,
I can't
shots
actually
fired.
do that, Waffles. So I would watch your mouth.
Okay.
But more important question: does it look like Tibble's like directly controlling this thing's movements? Like he's like video game aiming it, or is he like? Does it look like he's giving it direct?
Make me a computer check.
Sure. You like what I'm getting at is if I like mess up his ability to do combat, does that also mess up the mech?
Yeah, for sure. 20?
Yeah, 20. Sorry.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it honestly looks like a combination of it. You'd think that this thing can act kind of on its own based on like AI input, but you think for it to do more powerful stuff like the extra move it did, it needs direct input. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes enough sense.
'Kay.
Let me just check something real quick, just the range of my weapon.
Sure.
It's only like a -2 to shoot outside the range.
Yeah,
It can
but-
be more than that.
70 feet, we good. Len's going to say from here, Tibble, stop! Please stop!
I can't.
Then I'm sorry. Len's going to just like shoulder his neither rifle and try to shoot a psychedelic at him.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude,
He's gonna have
he
a-
is immune to those.
He's gonna have a +2 for cover from the mech, and then whatever else if you're out of range or anything.
Fortunate. Then I might actually.
Can you move?
Yeah, move up into the mech.
No,
That's
like to
true.
the left a little. Like you can step down to the stairs to the left.
Hmm.
To the left,
Yeah,
to the
if I go
left.
like to the side a little, will that give me a clearer line of sight?
Yeah. Still
Yeah.
out of range.
So out of range. 70-foot range.
I guess I don't know what your range is. I thought you were saying like you were already out of range or something. But
No. I'm in range. So then I'll just
Okay.
try and shoot him with a psychedelic.
do it.
To
You
the
won't.
left, to the left.
I've come to the realization that I can no longer find my attack binds on my character sheet. And I don't know where they went.
They disappeared.
Nice.
They're there. They're in the white space.
Yes.
The white
For
space?
some reason that happened to me too. Like if you just click, I could like either my spells are on or I have to go to abilities, but it's blank and I have to like go toggle through. For some reason they're blank.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
It's because the
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yes!
Bye, guys.
Dr. Lin is my hero.
tripping balls.
Okay, so
Man,
that is
how do I want to
More of
do
a
this?
drug lord.
15
How do you wanna
injection
do this?
damage, and
How
then
do I want to do this? Hold on. Chill.
No,
Yeah, how do
just
I
take the
wanna do
damage.
this?
Just take the
I-
damage.
I instantly kill him.
I'm trying to decide if I want to let a nat 20 go through.
Yes. Yes, you do.
What do you mean?
if we
Well,
can't
you
reroll,
said you'd said I think that
No, I'm
you
not.
can't-
I'm not doing anything with a hero point.
Oh.
I'm trying to decide if the item would work like this on a nat 20.
I feel like it would. I feel like it definitely would, Waffles. I'm thinking the same
Automatic
thing you are.
smoke bomb.
You think it would? You think it would work?
No, hold on.
No, I
you
think,
don't want to.
my attack
Yeah,
would
hold
work.
on.
I think my attack would work.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
All right. You watch a small orb come up to. It looks like it's going to attempt to block your needle. And it just like rises out like from a pouch on Tibble, like on its own, and it's just like now it's like floating in front of his head, and it goes to like basically like bat your needle out of the air. It misses it, and the needle injects into Tibble.
All right. Thank you. I think.
It is now It is now floating around his head, much like y'all have seen Aeon Stones do.
Okay.
So he gains the encumbered condition, and I'm going to need a fortitude save, please.
All right.
DC 17.
Is this like a poison or a drug or anything?
A mind-altering poison effect.
Okay. 29.
Also, crit card.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's true.
That's a great call. Good job.
Oh wait, no!
Thank you.
No!
Yeah.
Leave him alone!
No, it's a crit
Oh,
card.
shush, you can't take that back.
29 for the fort save.
29. Yeah. What is Tibble made out of? I thought he was just a dude. I thought this might kill him.
No, psychedelics are Tibble's thing. If
He's-
anything,
he's honestly, he's not looking great, but he has a +4 to poisons and drugs.
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
He
that's
is
totally
encumbered,
his
though.
recreation.
I honestly should have seen that coming, but
I don't know how you didn't.
So, I'm pulling a critical hit. Is that right?
Please don't.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He's my best friend. He's
When
Tetsu's
you
uncle.
do it, you won't.
All right, let's see. Is it extreme
no, he's
blow?
the second.
Extreme sonic. No, it's not sonic, correct? That's not the damage.
no.
All
No,
right.
I'm not
So
close.
this is kinetic or energy?
kinetic.
Kinetic. Okay. This is called broken ribs. Bonus effect. The target cannot benefit from non-magical healing for 1d4 days.
Nice. I like it. Okay. Are serums and stuff considered magical healing? I think they usually are.
It depends what serum. Like, it'll have the tag.
Okay. Cool. I have to check his stuff. You got anything else? Is that it?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
By
that's
the way, it still does double damage, as always. That's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was a triple damage one.
I would... Well, we'll save that for the other guy. How about that? I'll be a little
Yeah.
nice.
All right. Is that it for you, Dr. Lin?
Yep, I've done my deed and will now die.
All right. Zeha.
Indeed.
kill you.
Indeed. That is me.
Zeha ha ha ha.
So, Zaz, like... this went... I mean, adrenaline was high because of everything that was happening. It's weird to have it spike again, and it definitely is, like, throwing her off. But, so she's gonna, like... First of all, I just want it for the record, like, I haven't taken damage as Zeha for multiple fights now in a row. I just
Since
positioned
you
myself...
died.
Yeah, honestly. And this is the first time she's gotten, like, blasted since she's died, which was mental stuff, not even physical. And she kind of just, like, looks down at, like, the charredness. And even if it was maybe slightly pointed away, she, like, her face changes. And so she's gonna just step off the stairs and step and get some cover around the corner right here. And... as long as I can see part of the mech still.
You can. Not trying to stop you at all. Just want to make sure the rules are known. If you can see it, it can see you. You just both have cover, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
So here's a question, right? The spell Remote Operation is a lovely spell. And
Sure.
it says it targets one operable technological device. Would you call this mech a technological device?
Does it say anything about objects in there?
It says no larger than a vehicle.
But it doesn't say anything about objects.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't say the word object.
Just
I'm just asking.
operable technological device. That's it.
Okay. I would call that this then.
Okay.
Because it is not an object. But if there's nothing about objects in there, then...
Nope. And it doesn't say anything. So I have a different spell that involves it not being like used by anybody else. This is not
Sure.
that. So she's going to kind of like start casting this spell as she ducks around the corner. Actually, this is where abilities matter.
This is going to be my favorite scene.
Is it though?
It is.
Okay.
There's a backfire kill switch where this explodes or some shit.
We'll find out. I thought I had something where I can move now as things happen.
Tibble dies.
You have mobile. I know you
I
picked it up.
do have mobile, but
You had like a running gun thing or something, but
right, didn't I have something that I could like?
that was one of your choices. I don't know if you took that.
Oh, well, whatever. We'll find out later because I don't have it in front of me. Yeah, no, we're gonna cast that spell as one standard action. So I go and a holographic duplicate of my target's controls appears within my reach. So I kind of duck around that corner and kind of come here. I put my back against the wall and have this holographic mech controls in my hand. Maybe it's just a duplicate of the controller that he has. I don't know. Whatever it is.
It is, and looking at it immediately, I'm gonna need you to make a computer's check to
Sure.
have an idea of how this works.
Does
Zeha's
this
really bad at the.
Does this thing have a spell resistance, or just want to give it a fair chance? I want to remind you that that exists.
The mech does not.
Cool. Cool. This is great. That's a 20? That's a natural 2, guys. I am...
Hey,
Reroll that.
You have a hero point. If it's a natural 2,
Oh, I
you
have quite a
hero.
few hero points, actually. We're going to go ahead and re-roll that. That chicky nuggy. Yeah, pull out a little chicky nuggy. Y'all, don't forget, we have new emotes in chat, so I want that holy chicken nugget spammed.
Guys, I need a
That
chicken
one.
nugget
I'm
for everybody,
dying.
please.
It's now a natural 6 for 23. Fuck.
Okay. You do think it's going to take you one more swift action to figure this thing out. So basically, like that, basically saying next round you can figure it out and do an action still, but you can't figure it out and do a full round action because you have to spend your swift to figure it out.
So, wait, sorry. This is just a standard action to cast.
I agree.
Okay, so I have not used a swift action yet. So you're telling it you could use that now to...
Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
That makes sense. So yeah. You just spend some more time on it real quick. Like it's basically flavor-wise, like this isn't your run-of-the-mill controller, and you're having problems figuring it out. But you figure it out by the end of your turn.
Okay. So I never remember how this
It
works.
just ends your turn.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like, it doesn't actually say, like, if it's a separate action to do the thing, but probably. So, yeah, we'll start with that. And...
For the mech, it definitely will be.
No, for sure. I think it just makes sense because there is a duration to it. So, I don't remember how this works in Starfinder, but do I have to see it? Because now that I have these controls, it's just a range is all it says. I just don't know if there's other rules. I wonder if I could just get further behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't have to see it, but the check is gonna increase to like figure out, like, because you don't know which way it's turning. Like, imagine not looking at an RC car and trying to drive it down the road. Like,
Yeah,
It doesn't necessarily have a video feed.
Right, you can't see it.
for sure. But I can move next turn. I just want to get out if it attacks the next time, basically.
yep, and you're fine right now.
All right, then in our open comms, I will say, move Tetsu. Not really knowing where you are, but hoping. I don't want to like give it away, but
Yeah. Tetsu goes, I will be busy.
I think that's my turn, right? I moved, I did something. Yeah. Panic.
Yep.
Panic.
All right. And right before we go to Tetsu's turn, we go to Shimrinsara instead.
Ooh.
Get right.
Sounds good going
Yeah, I
on
think
there.
we left off with Moat kind of checking everything out, having some of Aizen's people like wait for the energy to dissipate a little, kind of corral him up, and they were beginning to take y'all somewhere, saying that you were mobilizing. So Aizen, we'll say 2 minutes pass. Aizen, you're still kind of being like you're slung over two of their shoulders. You're like being dragged down a hall. Eventually, I'll come to this door, and Aizen, you're starting to wake up at this point.
Am I still
Will
like
somebody-
slung? Go ahead.
I was just gonna start talking. Ask your question first.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, am I still like actively slung over someone's shoulder, or am I in like a closet, like you were saying?
No, you're actively slung over like two people's shoulders.
Okay.
Like imagine like
Last
both arms are up and like your feet are being dragged behind you, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
time. Will somebody please tell me what's going on? You said mobilize, but for what?
Did you check your comm unit? They are attacking the Pact currently. Are you not part of the Starfinder Society?
Yep, just kind of got preoccupied, I guess. Oh. As I look
Absalom
into it,
Station
how...
is under attack.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so you guys can ping people out of the drift. Do you have a way of contacting that far away or not?
You watch
And how are you
as
planning on getting... It
You
takes
watch
a
as
couple days to get
Ka-
there.
Kaze's kind of looking back over his shoulder, gets ready to open the door, sees Aizen starting to wake up.
Yeah, I've gripped whoever wrist is actively dragging me. Like instead of being limp, I've actively like grabbed their wrist, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yep. And eventually, like as the door begins to open, Kaze says, "Nothing that happens here is spoken about."
Hell, I was both around.
The first words that come out of Aizen's like gravelly, like obviously injured because he's been chipped, like he's been actively like partially shattered, is, "Does that include who won the fight?"
Kaze looks down and gives you like a acknowledgement nod, like he's not nodding to answer your question, but he's like glad to see you're awake kind of nod,
Mm-hmm.
and says, "You can speak of the fight and the cells and your arrest all you want. Nothing that happens in this room is spoken about."
Fine. Do I get to stop being dragged?
Can you stand?
He'll like look at himself, still like actively shedding bits of himself. "I think so. I've faced worse. You trained me after all." And he'll like actively try to stand up.
You face worse than that? I've been with you for a little while, and I don't know, dude. I mean... Then I look at Kaze. The hell did you do to him?
Just what I taught him.
And then knowing that whatever is going on in here is probably going to be technologically interesting, Moat is prepping their mind to just be absorb mode, like take in everything that's happening.
Okay. They
Click record on the mask.
open this door,
I mean,
and it's a blinding combination of very bright technological light and something Aizen hasn't seen much of in Shimrinsara. It's very bright magical light. There are three people kind of triangulating this circle in the middle of the floor, with a very large spire that seems to be pointing down at the middle of the circle. And the three people are Yami, someone that neither of you have seen yet, kind of in these light blue and white robes, and Hikari.
and is she okay?
Yeah, she's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so out of character, Aizen expected that she'd be totally fine for various reasons. But the look, like, he totally looks past both Yami and this other person, and he's just looking only at Hikari.
And she stares you down for about half a second and then looks away.
There's not a look of anger on his face, there's a look of relief, of active relief.
Moat notes this.
She kind of looks away towards Yami, and Yami speaks up and says, "If I had it my way, neither of y'all would be leaving." He looks at Aizen. "If I have it my way, you'll be back."
And if I had it my way, you wouldn't have been put in a place to have power to begin with. But then again, other people get to vote, don't they?
Ooh, correct.
He gets like a
Democracy.
little side nod, and that's where we find ourselves. It is what it is. You live in this society. Should live in this society.
It's not the society I have a problem with. And actively, like, turning away from that conversation, he'll be like, "What's happened? I blacked out for reasons we all are aware of."
This time Kaze will speak back up. You see Hikari, Yami, and the other person begin messing with the circle that's on the ground. Kind of giving it a more intricate, drawn-out thing. It's very clearly a very old, like, magical type circle. Like a ritualistic circle.
Interesting.
If either of you are trained and want to give me a mysticism check, I'll do that before I say what Kaze says.
Oh, I could do that. I'll do that. I'm definitely there. I could definitely help.
22.
Oh shit! You have a rank in mysticism?
I got 4.
Oh shit!
It's out of your wheelhouse, for sure, but you know that it has something to do with time, like time magic, which you would know with 4 ranks of mysticism delves into everything from like slow and haste to teleportation.
Praise be to Doldrin, hallowed be his name.
Yeah, like, is there like a symbol of like maybe like 5 like different individuals?
It's not complete yet. Who knows? But Kaze does speak up to answer your question, Aizen, and says, "Seems the Pact is under attack. We've been contacted by an ally. Almost like grimace comes over his face, like at the luck that you're a Starfinder." And he says, "The Starfinder Society. And we have to abide. We couldn't rightfully be honorable if we kept 2 Starfinders here during this attack. We'll be sending our own people. We have to send you."
I think Aizen actively swallows a chuckle when he says, "We have to be honorable after everything that had just occurred."
Yep. Honorable. You have to show honorable to other people, right?
Moat actively laughs inside Aizen's mind.
That must be so
That's just
creepy.
haunting.
It's rich.
Yeah.
They're just both chuckling in each other's minds for like 5 minutes. Like, oh! Oh!
Amazing.
Got him.
What a joke that was! What a lark!
But in reality, they're just sitting there in silence staring.
They're like deadpan, but in their heads, that's no. I don't like
They're
this.
like glancing at each other.
It's really funny. Yeah, but that's what it tells you.
So does this mean that I also get to be prepared for whatever chaos you send me into?
He gives a long sigh and says, "You have 10 minutes.
Shopping episode.
So that's
Yeah, how's
so
your health points looking?
as soon as he says that, I literally say, Thank you. I hug him and tell Moat where he can find some equipment, and I immediately sit down to rest because I need to spend the 10 minutes to regain my stamina points at the very least.
Yep. Make sure you spend that resolve point.
I will. Oh,
Make sure you stay at that 1 hit point.
Well, so yeah, there's a lot that might go with that.
So I'm looking at my sheet now, and my resolve points aren't correct, which is weird.
Okay.
Yeah, you talked about this last time.
No, so I wrote it down on my sheet specifically so I wouldn't forget, right? But on my sheet it says non-applicable, like NaN.
Oh, it's probably referencing a. That's a character sheet thing.
Yeah, but I think I was at 5 last time.
Yeah, I want to say you were like 1 less than your level or something.
Yeah, because you said you were not above 8 because you were actually exactly 7. Remember at the time, and then you took damage. So
Yeah, you stabilized and took damage.
You blew 2 to insta-stabilize, but you also blew 1 additional because of stopping
Yeah.
dying.
Damage.
So I think you're at
Right,
5.
right,
I think you're at
right.
5.
So then I'm now at 4. Okay.
No, 5. Because you were.
No, he's spending 1.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Cool. So we're saying what? Just so I know, we're saying what's your max?
My max is 8. I am now at 4.
All right. Cool. You're at 4 out of 8, full stamina. Moat,
1
you
HP?
run up 1 HP. You run off and get stuff.
First question is actually going to be to Kaze. If I remember correctly, there was some mention of some sword that would have been really, really helpful. I think that might be a really nice little, help stop the bad stuff. And, sorry, I almost killed you. Going away gift.
I'd also take some armor. One
Even
or
if
the
it's
other.
just a loner.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
either of
that.
those 2 things would be very helpful.
You see him think it over, glance at Yami, who seems to be currently in the middle of this circle. And Yami looks up, makes eye contact with Aizen, and says, "We're sending our own people. We can't spare it." In a very much tone that is a shot at Aizen for not being part of their people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I know 100% he can spare it. Like,
Yeah.
if there's anything we have, it's extra equipment.
If there's anything you wanted to do to get somebody to, be part of your people, it'd be to show a little trust, huh? And we'll just leave and go look for any kind of additional tech they can find. Grenades,
Sure. And
whatever the hell.
yeah, and as you're walking out, you hear you hear like in the background like he had it before he left.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't get a refute for that.
You're not wrong.
Okay. You head out, begin looking for stuff. This circle is being drawn on the ground. Back to Absalom.
Absalom.
Salami.
Absalom.
Just gotta
Absalom.
stretch it out.
Yeah, I'm like, whoo.
Kazkan thinks he's got some shit. That's cool. That's cute.
He gave you a friendly little whack with the stick.
It's adorable.
It's your turn.
I am as Tetsu kind of gets whacked with the stick, he slowly turns back, but as he does, his armor has the slightest of hairline cracks, but it's not from the staff as his horn kind of enlarges and his body starts to stretch, particularly in places where he doesn't have as much augmentation from his droid parts, as the fleshy form of Monk Butu kind of just enhances as he's gripping in his shield hand the button. And I'm going to full round attack 3 times against Kazkan now, as just energy from the entropy just starts swirling around me as this is happening.
I don't think you
action,
can.
right?
Yeah.
You can't swift action and full round at the same time. Full round consists of swift.
Should have done it last time.
That's why I was curious.
I
if you wanted to
didn't
press the
wanna-
button beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the AC. Not sure how good he was with hitting. That's fine. Then I will instead. Then that kind of works out, because instead I will spend all 3 of my. Actually, I couldn't have spent my. That's right. I couldn't have done a full round for what I wanted to do anyway. I'm going to spend my move action to spend all 3 of my entropy points, as my fist just glows with that black and purple swirl as I'm holding that fist and just swing it right as Kazkan.
All right.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Does a 22 hit EAC? It fucking EAC. The weak kind of AC.
A 22 against EAC.
Against Wizard Boy. Come on.
Is a miss.
Hold on.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh,
I
jeez.
You watch as you go to swing this fist, and you can hero point at Avian if you want, but you watch as you go to swing this fist, and you see something about his armor, like a force field or maybe a spell on him, kind of just deflects / makes you miss right at the last second, thinking you barely missed.
All right. And then I will spend the hero point if I can, and kind of as I'm like mid-swing, I instead jump forward as the energy kind of transfers to my knee, and just try to just right in the chest.
All right.
Let me find a better.
What'd you roll? What was the natural roll?
It was a natural 13. I got a natural 17 now, plus 9.
Ooh.
If a 26 doesn't hit, we're definitely fucked, guys.
Yeah, 26 hits.
Just
Okay.
barely.
Unfortunately, I think it is just barely. So it is, with this, 6 sonic damage plus 2d6. Oh, threw one of my dice. So 6 plus 10, 16 plus 4, 20 plus 6, 26 plus 3d4. So I said 26, right? 26.
Yeah. How do you do so much damage?
It's my one attack. I'm spending all my entropy.
Well, yeah, but that's the 3d4, right?
Yeah. It's
This one,
I
how
do
your punch
2d6 plus 6 plus 4 for all my attacks. It's just it's pretty consistent damage.
So 2d6.
We're level 7.
Well, hear me out. 2d6 is
Yep.
12 at max.
At max, yes.
Plus 6 plus 4 is 22. But you
Right,
said
I
you
rolled
did
2
26
5s.
damage.
I rolled 2 5s plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 sonic damage from Monk Butu button.
The Butu button.
Like the
activated.
Butu button
Oh,
gives
gotcha,
me
gotcha,
6
gotcha.
So that's
flat
26.
damage.
That's where
Yeah.
that's where the extra damage was coming. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did
20
we hear?
plus the 6 sonic.
Through the comms.
Hold on, let me finish math.
Oh, sorry.
26 plus
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, should I be panicked?
32, 35 points of damage. 6 of it's sonic. The other is split evenly between acid and bludgeoning. As what you hear is just like what sounds like somebody whacking some just heavy metal armor, which was Tetsu getting hit, and then you just hear a snarl as Tetsu turns, and there's like a grunt as he swings, and his form's like kind of just stretching and like putting real strain on his armor in this process, and you just hear like this guttural primal snarl as he goes to swing, kind of gets deflected by that armor shield for a moment, and then just kind of at the last second just shoves off with his foot and like slams his knee into Kazkan's chest, and just there's definitely like a Tetsu but very loud just growling and more. Usually Tetsu's pretty quiet when he fights, but this is much more like aggressive and loud Tetsu.
Okay.
But that is my move, my swift, and my attack. So I'm done.
Kazkan takes it to the chest, actually steps back with one of his feet, get rocked a little bit, and grins. It's
Tetsu
Kazkan's
just
turn.
snarls back, ready, eager.
He looks you up and down for a moment and says, "Didn't think you'd sell out.
And
You know, if you beat me like this, it's not you, right?"
If I beat you like this, you're fucked.
is Kazkan holding the box?
Yep.
Grace, yeah.
Okay. What's in the box? Yeah, I know it's Grace.
Well, to be fair, I think Kazkan would have deposited the box in one of his pouches for the fight.
Okay.
Was
Kills Tetsu with it.
Okay.
Just smashes Grace over his head. Just koosh.
and when you say the box, is this like
It's the lead box
a
and
lead
everything.
box? How did they find it then? Okay,
How did he get in a pouch?
that's true.
It's pretty small.
Oh, I think you
thought
told us it was like.
Yeah, the lead box is kind of cumbersome.
Yep. It was like. bigger
It
than
was like a small chest.
Yeah.
Think of like a little mini
Okay,
safe at
okay.
a hotel.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hear me out then. This
He's
is
dead.
how good GMs let their players argue with them. You ready? He couldn't put it in a
All dead.
pouch last turn, so he'll use his move action, still holding it in one of his hands. You watch a glove on that hand glow, and it disappears.
Don't do that.
Well,
Don't do
now
that.
that's
Don't
just.
do that.
Gloves.
Great.
Well, I guess we have to kill him now and then just take every object he possibly has and attempt to
That-
find it.
That wasn't an option. He's dying, or at least the arm's coming off. One of the two.
With the
With that,
glove
he-
just whoosh.
With
Can we
that,
not
he
just take the glove off, or
Guys.
With that, he definitely can't do a full round attack, which is what I really wanted to do.
Yes, good.
Listen, I need the rules to help me.
Yeah, too bad you didn't move.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Then it would have been attack opportunity.
I had to use my move for this,
step?
and
Is
yeah,
it?
I needed it for my punch.
No, for sure. I'm just
You
curious.
strong.
Is it attack of opportunity to take a step to like the side of them?
I guess he could have taken like a 5-foot step
No.
back
Okay.
to disengage. Yeah.
Guys, I'm
Sorry.
next to my big bad. I'm not dissing.
He brings, after depositing that, like basically while the box is disappearing in his hand, he's beginning to make some somatic signs with his hand, and you watch his body kind of phase in and out of reality as he casts a spell on himself. He seems to be almost like glitching in front of your face now.
I can roll above a 5 on a d20, I swear.
Yeah, the one-time smoke screen.
Yeah,
works.
no one's
It's
gonna be
fuck
hitting
me
him.
up. It's gonna fuck me up so bad.
I guarantee you will miss an attack.
I will miss everyone.
It is the mech's turn.
Yay! I
can't-
love being alive.
I can't wait till Carrick has to roll that.
I'm so good. Because, it's gonna trigger me so
Sure.
bad.
Show the power of defensive magic here. All right. Mech's turn. It is Dr. Lin. You can see Tibble, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I shot him
You
with
see
a gun.
him. You see him almost fighting against, like, the controller. If that makes sense, not like holding the controller to his face and it's punching him or something. Like, like he's
This thing's
struggling.
strong.
He's struggling to. Basically, at this point, it looks like someone's struggling to play a video game. You know, like he's honestly struggling here.
Like the controller is moving and he's trying to like, no, don't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not
Praise
like,
God,
not like.
my boy.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you more. That's about.
Do
to
I
tell you
think
more,
it-
but-
It could be like the AI of the mech, like fighting against him, like.
Could be.
Okay.
Definitely a possibility.
Um.
Uh,
Or it's me.
or it's Zeha, or
Or it's
he's
Zeha.
mind controlled, or he's running out of oxygen, and yeah, maybe an EMP hit earlier. Nobody knows.
He just got dosed up with hallucinogenics and is not doing too hot. But
what does aim do? The mech can activate it. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Tibble fighting is going to spend 1 power point. That still leaves me with plenty because I get 2 per turn. It's going to spend 1 power point to aim. Takes a long second holding the rifle at Dr. Lin. And he will fire.
Oh, great.
Natural 1.
Natural 19. I'm just going to tell you that it hits you.
Can I know what the to hit is?
No.
70.
Please.
No.
Ouch.
Yeah.
A
He's
lot.
sitting here aiming. Though. Shoo,
Thank God it's
man.
not Pathfinder where it would be a crit, so,
Alright,
That's
that's
true.
pretty bad damage. With
For
the
me.
aim, you take 22 fire damage.
Oh, that's not as bad as it could have been.
It isn't.
Len
Now
just
then.
kind of ragdolls before getting to his feet.
I'm only down 2 stamina point.
It will then
Yep.
use its move action to move up. And as it's moving up, obviously the gun is attached to its hand. It doesn't have to drop the gun or anything. You watch a plasma sword come out of the other hand.
Oh, no.
I want it so bad.
Oh, God.
I want it so bad.
Okay.
Dr. Lin, it's your turn.
You should run.
Dr. Lin, see the controls, a duplicate of what you saw with Tibble in my hands, like holographically in front of me.
Len's not focused on that.
That's I
about to
want
get
you to have all the data points.
I don't know what you could be concerned about.
I have to comment. It's interesting how the squishies are getting wrecked outside right now.
Oh, but
And
Tetsu's
I'm
having
not
the
doing
time of his
nothing?
life. So Waffles, the way the withdraw action work is,
For cowards.
the square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see. But do opportunity attacks in this work? Like if this thing has a 10-foot range, I step out of the square I'm in.
Yeah.
And then okay. Well, that's
If it had a
unfortunate.
10-foot range, it could take an opportunity attack on you.
Mhm.
Because Starfinder rules are bad.
That seems reasonable,
I personally don't like that. But here we are.
Let's clarify that with these particular, this particular one maybe.
Yes. Yeah, we played like 45 weeks of the game now. The game system is not bad. I don't like this rule and some of the magic rules, and that's about it.
You could change it right now.
Yeah, I mean, hear me out. If Zeha took damage right now, she just loses the spell immediately. No save.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's not great.
Oh, is that the rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
it's-
concentration
yeah,
means.
there's no saves.
no concentration or anything. If she took 1 damage, she would lose the spell.
Yes. There's more to it, but yes.
Is there?
The only
What you
So-
doing, Len?
you're most at risk. Where is it? If you're casting a spell and you take damage from either a successful attack that targeted your AC or from an effect that you fail a saving throw against, the spell fails. Period.
Yeah, so basically not persistent damage.
Exactly. But if you're bleeding or any persistent, then it's not that. But that's very binary. I agree. I don't think that's very.
I also think there's a feat for it, but again, that's kind of pigeonholes you into using a decision. Yeah. We go into that in talk shows, not right now. Dr. Lin, your turn.
Yes, Len's turn. Len's gonna double move. I'm gonna take the up attack.
Okay. Man, what if I
I-
rolled a nat 20 and just chopped Lin in half right now?
Then that is much better than taking 2 attacks on the next turn.
Yeah, that's.
Is it? You'll be dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna move straight up here. Len's just kind of muttering under his breath, oh no. As he just runs towards
Zeha
Tibble.
sees you go that way, and she's like, "Not in the. Get out of the door."
I rolled in pretty low, but I think it does hit you if your AC is
72.
updated. It'll be a 18 against the AC.
Oh, that would hit me. If I didn't take the mobility feature this level and get a +4 AC against opportunity attacks.
Nice. So I'm gonna use my hero point.
Adam.
then.
You can't do that! This is my
that's-
moment! Wow.
That's cheesy.
This was my moment. Kill
I
him.
I rolled lower.
Oh my god.
Oh, good.
I rolled a natural 7. I rolled a natural 7, then a natural 4.
I
want Tetsu to win and then come out and see all of
Well,
his
there you
friends
go.
dead.
You have the bonus.
Yeah. Can we have that?
For the sword.
Oh god.
Tibble's
Yeah,
dead.
so-
You guys are dead. There's just a mech standing there holding
Okay.
bodies.
Hi. Yes.
Okay.
Hello. It is
That
Zeha's
was
turn.
your double move. I assume you don't have any swift actions or anything to do.
Nope.
Can you kindly double move away from the door?
Not right now.
Nope.
Okay. So I have these controls in front of me, and I see this fucking terrifying sword, and like Zeha's sweating at this point. So I took the swift action last time to decipher the controls. What options do I have here? Aside from moving, like what attacking can I do?
Yeah, we got some interesting concepts here. I'm gonna throw them out to the players because I'm not sure this is exactly how the spell's supposed to work. So I want y'all's. I know the advice is biased, but it's also biased on my side. So try to give honest advice, and I'm still make my decision based on most of my thoughts here. I just want to know what y'all think. The two decisions I see is it's a contested roll against Tibble and Zeha, or they both control the mech on their own turns.
Well, if it was opposite, then I would have had a thing against him this past time.
That would be my comment. Is that
If it was contested, then I could have contested the attack against Dr. Lim.
exactly?
That's true. I wasn't thinking like you could contest him because you have a ghost controller, you know? But I do think that's true.
Ghost controllers
So-
are real controllers, okay?
We'll say that y'all both control it on y'all's turn, and we'll see what that does to the to the mech itself and like its power core and stuff, because it's not supposed to do that. All right.
Shoot
Mechs are
Tibble.
gonna
Shoot
shoot
Tibble.
So if it helps you read the actual description, is you can use these hollow controls to operate the target as if you were able to touch its actual controls. So to me, that
Sure.
does sound like I'd be fighting, him for it, because these are the same controls that we're just like, no this, no that, like pushing against each other.
Okay.
But we can,
I don't want to like go backwards
Yeah.
and do it.
we could just for now, like maybe
We
I can
can-
have this
I
we
would
can
round.
let
really
her
mind
have-
it.
We can
Personally, I
let
feel like
her
it
have
might-
this turn, and then
And
next
then-
turn we can do the contestant.
We can start
It
contesting.
just went haywire for a round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he
Is
didn't
it-
realize it. You didn't realize it. Like y'all are just like because I tried to make the seem like he's fighting it and stuff. So maybe like you just didn't know what buttons to press to counteract, et cetera, et cetera. He didn't realize you had a controller, but
I'm still figuring out the controls. He didn't know I had the controls.
Basically.
Maybe you saw the button presses for
The sword.
go and do attack sword.
Yeah,
and
I can
you're
see,
just
like, what he was
okay,
doing.
that is.
Yeah, so
you're like, okay,
anyways,
my
all that to
turn.
be said, what
That's the
options
kill
do I have?
Lenny button.
yeah. I don't want to give you the sheet because it's not.
Yeah, so
I'm not playing it fully by the sheet either because I have my own system written down. You can. I'll give you really quick options. Yeah, and then I can tell you. I'll even tell you the dice if you pick one of them or something. You can cloak it, like invisibility cloak. You can use its haste circuit. That'll basically give it an extra move. You can use some power points to speed surge, which you've seen. Also gives it an extra move, but haste circuit is like it's constant speed surge, if that makes sense.
oh, okay, so this is. Can I do any of those things and something else? Like, is one of those a move or a swift or anything like that?
You can always do one thing and then another.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
You can't do two of the same thing, so like you can't do two special things, if that makes
Okay.
sense. You can't do like speed surge and cloak.
I'll finish
Okay.
them and then I'll see if
Yeah.
my idea can happen.
Yep. You can aim, like you saw. You cannot called shot. I'm not using that against people. You can do something called devastating hit. That's basically increased damage.
Is aiming increased damage?
It is. It's just a little different than devastating hit.
Okay.
Aiming is increased to hit, increased damage.
Can she
we're
make
not-
the mech stab itself?
We're not doing maneuver. You can replenish, which is like recharging its shields and stuff. That's about it. And then you can attack with a plasma sword, a spike shield, or a laser rifle.
Spike shield, laser sword. Okay. Here's what I would like to do. Let me see if that's possible. I was thinking of probably hastening it or something to get it as far down the hallway past Dr. Lin and more like on the other side of Tibble at the very least. To get it as far away from us as possible.
Okay. Hear me out. I just want your character to know this because it's not on the map. You can send it up the stairs. Like it's by the stairs, so like Zeha would know that she can send it up the stairs if that's what she wants. Now, if you still want it to be available, feel free to send it down the hallway.
So I could double like move it up the stairs, and then maybe even Tibble can. I can see closer up the stairs. I could probably get it so that Tibble has a hard time controlling where it's going, right?
Maybe he wouldn't be able to see it. If you double moved up the stairs, you wouldn't be able to see it either.
Yeah. Okay, but I just came down those stairs, so I know okay, it's these turns or whatever. So
Yep.
Okay, so let's say I do that. Let's say like, okay, let's move it, and I just kind of like press the go and let it like go up those stairs. Could I take that plasma sword and maybe even like watching it? Maybe I do it in the opposite order. I want to actually no, not in the opposite order. I would put it up the stairs, and then I would try to like take the sword and then just go in on itself, like hopefully at the waist, damaging movement ideally. So like get that leg joint or something. I don't care.
You definitely can't double move it and do that, but you can single moving make it attack itself.
My hip.
Would
So
single move it
something
get
that-
out of line of sight up the stairs at the very least?
Yeah, I'll say that. They're like curvy
Yeah,
stairs.
like
in my
a
opinion.
turny turn. Okay.
So there is another angle you could do. Because this thing does such high damage, you could probably structurally damage the stairs so that it couldn't come back. If you make it run and then attack the stairs, it would then not be able to like do stuff.
I'm gonna do the thing that I said though. We're gonna send it up the stairs, and then I'm going to just like move its arm down on itself, basically with the plasma sword.
That's fair.
My footsie.
For sure. I'm not gonna make you roll to attack itself. I have drawn some stairs up top here, so let me move it up there real quick.
Sure. Oh, all the way up here. I was like, what? Okay, so these are the stairs, like the bottom of them.
Yeah, you're kind of like at this top opening, and they're not like perfectly to scale. Obviously, I'm just putting it around, like it's gonna move around a corner every time you move, if that makes sense.
Sure.
It's just how I'm drawing it in 2D version. But you do move it like around the first corner for its one move action. To do that, you had to activate a speed surge to be able to like move and make an attack.
Okay.
Because it only has one operator. Fun rules: mechs can have like 2 to 6 operators sometimes if they're big enough, and each person can take a different move.
Waffles have watched Power Rangers, dude. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Weird. Yeah, and then roll me. I won't make you to hit. Roll me. 4d10 plus 12.
You sure you don't want to hit Varsa with that?
I tried.
That's a 25
Ooh.
plus what? 40-10 plus 12?
12.
37.
37.
37. Yeah, you can't see what it does, but you hear like the sound of metal, like
Yep.
not like screeching on metal, but like I feel like you could hear a certain sound of like metal melting, like if you were blow torching through metal or something.
Yeah.
I can hear that sound in my mind. I just don't know how to explain it. You hear that sound.
Lightsabers
Table
through
is
blast
molding.
doors.
Yeah.
lightsabers
Kinda,
through
yeah.
glass
So now I have a
doors,
question, right? Like, so the remote operation, right? It casting time of a standard action, but then I'm operating this. So what do I have left as Zeha at this point?
Anything that you would have left if you used a standard action.
Okay, sweet. So I'm going to I'm going to move. I'm gonna move to like behind this door. Like if the door's open, I want a little bit of cover from Tibble. Not that I think he's gonna do anything.
The door is laying on the ground, like
Oh.
off the hinges. It's definitely not cover.
Gotcha. Never mind then. So let's see. Actually, where am I from here?
Use Len.
Yeah, Len or the other room, the closed room that's right next to Len, you could maybe get to.
Actually, I'm.
It's a closed room.
I don't remember remember how things work. So you double moved Dr. Len up there, right?
Yup.
Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna get as close as I can, which is not very far with one move action. And that was the spell concentrate. The holographic controls are still in front of me, and move, and then I just have a swift action left, which is going to. Oh, I'm an. No, I'm not an idiot. We're gonna leave it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think I have anything else.
Kill Tibble.
Yeah, right?
Alright.
Just kill him.
Done?
If we take down Tibble, we can use that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. We go back to Shimrinsara.
Aww.
Moat, you were able to collect 120 credits worth of stuff. You're able to collect 120 credits worth of stuff. We'll go over that. You can like try to find some stuff during break and stuff. You come back to the room. The circle is completely done. How it looks is it's this full magic circle. There are in fact like swirls coming off of the circle that make this like intricate, like another circle within the circle. If that makes sense, I'll draw it out for y'all during break. And there are 5 of them. They begin to motion y'all into the middle. We can have some words as it's been about 8 minutes, so you know you got like 2 more minutes, but you see the spire above you begin to light up and electrify slightly. And that's what we'll take a break.
I knew it was coming.
Boo.
Listen, it is rough to not have combat just like every time, but then when we come back, I'm like, oh my god, every single time. I am intense. Okay, this is amazing. I can't wait for Doldrin, Tanagal, Human, Leon, and why do I want to say Toga? Cooper? Toda. I was like, not Toga. I was like, couldn't think of Toda. To just send our frontliners back to us, you know? Just great. It's great.
You can just open up our old character sheets and just use them.
Yeah, we'll just pop in. It's cool. As gods, as deities. Let's go.
I'd love to have automatic healing of like 9,000 hit points.
I'd love to do 90 damage attacks.
All right, we're gonna go to break,
I'd love
and
to
then
be
when we
a dragon
come
right
back,
now.
I'm gonna. Well, I'll wait, but I want to mention our previous characters. But for now, we're gonna go take a break. So take care of yourselves, stretch, do what you gotta do, refill your drinks, and we'll be right back. You probably don't want to miss the next half of this, is all I can assume.
You definitely don't.
Man.
Oh, right at the rim.
Amazing. Okay, really quick, y'all.
You gotta keep going then.
Just gotta keep going. Ballad of the Seven. Hello, welcome. Thank you so freaking much. Welcome in. You have amazing timing because we're about to go to break. But settle in, stretch your legs from the stream. I hope you guys had a great scream. I hope you had a great scream.
Scream, absolutely.
A great stream. And
Boo.
stretch, take a breath, do what you gotta do. We'll be right back. We're in the middle of really intense combat where we're all very panicked and everything's great. So hopefully you join us and watch at least one person die. We'll do a poll. I think at least one person's gonna go down.
Tibble.
It's you two.
Yeah, it's probably us. Listen, you don't see it on the map right now, but there's a mech that I'm fighting for controls over that literally blasted both Dr. Len and I in the face. So,
Y'all.
it's gonna be good. All right, guys,
Gotta
we'll be right back. We love y'all. Take care of yourselves. We'll be right back. Bye. And we're back. Hi guys.
And we're back.
Oh my god, out of breath, running around. No, that's fine. I'm just really
Get the wet dogs dry.
Yeah.
Let the dogs out. Get the
That
back in.
sounds-
Dry them out. Okay.
Ah,
It's like an Olympics sport at this point to just get the breakdown like that. Like, okay, go downstairs, refill drinks, dogs out, go to the bathroom, bring them back in, get them. If it was an Olympic sport, be very specific.
that's why
So
you
we
get
like
cats.
killing stuff and things.
I mean, some of us are.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Shimrinsara though.
Okay.
Alright. Because I skipped over them real quick last time. Alright. You guys are being kind of hurtled into the middle circle. Moat, you were able to grab about 120 credits, I think I said, worth of stuff. Aizen, you are also being... I think I said hurdled.
Herded.
Huddled.
Herded.
Herded. I think I was... Man.
English.
Herded and huddled. Like
Yeah.
huddle in there,
Yes.
get in there.
Together,
put
that
those
makes
together.
hurdle. It makes
Herd.
perfect sense.
Boom. And you know you have about 2 minutes. You can also decide not to get in the circle if you want, but feel free to
Howard.
ask
No, our
questions,
our
etc.,
ship.
etc. Obviously, Aizen, you've been there the whole time, so we can
Our
go
ship.
backwards a little. And
Our ship.
Oh, I had a plan. Like during those 10 minutes, I would have like figured
You put
out
the
what
ship
was
in the
going on.
circle?
I would have tried to like
just shove it
figure out what was going on. Was Hikari here under duress? It very much quickly in his mind would prove not to be, based off of what she was doing.
yeah, you don't think I'll give you the quick and dirty of it because you probably wouldn't get much more. Hikari's not really allowed to engage in full conversation with you.
Mhm.
You don't think she's under duress. You also don't think that she's like part of the plan.
Mhm. Oh.
She's just kind of fulfilling a duty / like she's happy to help you, like being part of this spell. She's definitely happy to be a part of. You do think she knows that like you were like being asked to come here and directed and arrested, etc., etc. She's not like part of the masterminding part of that plan, and you're not sure if she had a chance to contact you or not.
Right. In that case, especially while Moat was gone, and mostly people either he deeply cares about or people he doesn't give a shit about are actively in the room, he's going to like hobble up to his feet and like not interrupt her, but get like in that space and say, "We may not have much time. I understand that I am being sent back or wherever to deal with whatever problem it is. On the ship, I left a letter and some plants I've been growing. I don't know what's happening or what's going on. And he'll look at Yami. I don't imagine we can talk very much, but I love you, okay? I wanted to say it in case something happens or someone tries to take me apart again. I'll always be there for you anytime you need. You know that, right?" And he's like actively like trying to hold it in, but he's also like physically falling to pieces. So, take with what you will.
For sure. You see her. You know her a lot. You see her stifle as much as you can stifle a nod. Like she like kind of nods, but like doesn't really want it to be there when you say that you love her. Almost as like a like yeah, I know. And
On solo.
she like suits a side glance to Yami and says back to you, "Just stay safe."
I'll always try my best. And for context, all those plants that I've collected from the various different worlds we went to, like I've been collecting seeds all the way back from episode 1, and we haven't really seen his quarters, but he's been growing like in those different plants for her because there's not many like rare plants on Shimrinsara. So places like that, would be nice blooming plants for the garden.
For sure. Yeah, that's all you really get for her from that direct conversation. You do kind of gather the information through Kaze and Yami and stuff that this is I meant to look up the exact spelled name. It's a type of teleport.
Ooh.
Give me a second real quick. I'm
While you're
changing
doing
it a
that,
little. 'Cause that's what
I
I do.
am really interested in like making a check. I'd like to make a check against the symbols on the floor to see if they match any of the pillars that we found on the planet.
Nice.
I'm particularly interested in the most mysterious one. I think it was like the humanoid. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but like there's one that we were like really unsure about.
Yeah, so there was one that was an Aslanti one that nobody knew. That was the third riddle. One was triune, one was a beast with 4 legs, one was
The Starstone.
it was the Starfinder one. So beast with 4 legs, triune symbol, Starfinder symbol, and then the question mark was the Aslanti. So interesting. We like riddles.
It also is a question. If Mo could find 120 credits worth of things, could I get 10 what are they called?
Healing potions.
Nanite capsules?
Ah.
It's a level 14 item.
Oh my god.
12 credits.
No, you cannot. I should have said like basic shopping rules apply. You can go plus two minus forever on your levels.
What
Yeah,
if he
figured.
rolls
Anyway,
a
I'm gonna
nat
get
20
to-
right now?
If he rolls a 1d1000 and picks the number.
One number.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
I mean,
372.
372, 1D,
Your hero.
1,000.
You can't lose. That's
Oh,
Ooh.
it's
was
surprisingly
pretty
close.
close.
297.
I was within 100.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That counts,
So he
Wallace.
finds one.
Give him the
I
name.
got 2 of the
count.
digits correct.
He's a hero
And
point?
if you can find the 3rd digit by, no, but I think I'm just gonna go to nanite patches. This is a level 1 or 2 item. It's just a D6 of healing, I think.
Okay, cool.
Those are 50 each.
Yeah.
Slap people with them.
I don't think your characters would know this, but you basically get told that they're setting up a spell that it's a very powerful spell, but it's gonna take all of them to cast. It's usually a level 6 spell. That can in fact teleport you across the galaxy. They talk about that the only place they've been able to they've been working on it, but the only place they've been able to successfully set it up is Absalom because of the Starstone.
That makes sense.
And it's
If it's still
it's
there.
it's instantaneous. It is not like drift travel.
If I tried to punch Yami right when the spell was finished being cast, could I do it without breaking the spell?
Yeah, we'll get there if you want to try that. I'd definitely allow it.
I would like it to be like the last thing as I'm like teleporting through space is just sock him as hard as I can in the face.
Beautiful.
For sure.
I hope.
You guys
Interrupts one
miss
of my
your drop
plans, but
point.
I'm down to see what your character's reaction is. So.
Ooh.
Any other questions or things that y'all want to know?
No, let's
Did
go.
did any of the symbols in the
yeah.
spell itself remind me of any of the pillar symbols?
No.
Okay.
Can I figure out who the other person is, or are they just like a faceless mage?
They're definitely not like faceless. I'll tell you, like, you can now recognize them from now on, but you're not told a name, etc., etc.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see if Aizen loses his arm for this spell.
Oh my god.
All right.
We're
Yeah, just leave like a piece of rock there, and who knows what they'll do with it.
Just
You
do
watch
the
this-
Deadpool where it's just
You watch the spire from above the spell begin to charge up with electricity that you can only imagine is stored from the storm outside on Shimrinsara. It begins to glow this very dark blue. It's not like the bright white and blue of lightning, but it is instead this very dark, like almost like ranging on black of a blue. And you get the sense that you have about 5 seconds left.
Yeah,
Four.
I would wait till literally the like 1 second mark and just slam him as hard as I possibly could, just as a
And-
parting gift.
And I promise you, I did not think of this because of the punch. But you saying you're gonna punch interested me in the action here. Also the last second, you hear a message in your head, in Hikari's voice, and she says, "I love you too. Do you
Mhm.
still punch?"
Oh, with like even more so because I
With with
harder. The blade comes out.
like
I
like,
stab.
like if I could like Little Mac uppercut this dude like to the bottom of his chin and just like wham him so that he has to fall on his ass, that would be the ideal.
Natural incoming.
Okay. Give me an initiative roll real quick.
Okay, come on, Fates, please. I just want to hit this
How many
guy.
chicken nuggets do you have?
19.
Bad.
That's pretty good.
19 chicken nuggets.
I have
19
19
chicken
chicken nuggets.
That seems broken.
Okay. You reach back, go to punch him. You see that you've actually caught Yami off guard a little bit. He's looking up at the same time that, he's basically definitely going to look up into your fist.
Good.
And then you feel yourself freeze and, glance over your shoulder at the very last second. And you see what we call the Faceless Mage at this point, casting a spell on you, paralyzing you as the spell goes off.
Don't I get a save to that?
Yeah. Give me a will save. Sorry, I rolled a natural 20 on initiative, and I was like, yeah, I win.
I win. I just win.
Oh,
Hey,
15.
that's really good.
Yeah, he rolled
No,
that.
I
Oh,
clicked it twice. 15.
You have chicken nuggies.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think I
paralyzed.
do.
If you want to spin a chicken nugget, you can.
I
You
don't
know
have.
you're-
I only
do know
had
you're
one
going
from
into a
last
very
week, and I
dangerous
used
situation.
it during the fight. So I
Yeah,
don't
no,
believe I-
that's cool.
Awful. Sometimes it's worth it, okay?
I agree. It would be worth it if you got this punch off. I'm just worried about how high this spellcaster's DC is.
Yeah. So I,
Because
if a 15 fails, then I
Yes.
freeze like literally millimeters from
Yep.
his chin.
Millimeters from his chin with the knowledge that without intervention you would have connected. Probably both of y'all having that knowledge in your heads now. And the spell goes off. Lightning strikes down, lights up this entire circle, lights up the entire room. And we'll go back to Absalom.
worth it.
So
And
close.
we'll go back to
All right.
Absalom.
So close.
And we will go
And
back
we
to
all
Absalom.
go back to Absalom.
But for now, we go down in the deep depths of this storage hallway.
Where we
You think it's gonna be
don't
really
wanna
epic, and then
see-
it's just a storage hallway. Okay.
Where we do not want to see a 5 to 8 on this.
It is Tetsu's turn. I need a D20.
11. So I can't move and must do a full attack on random targets, including self or objects. So it's like a 1d2. Point flip,
Yeah,
basically?
give me a 1d2 3 times, I guess, if you're gonna do 3 full attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a full attack. I'm just gonna
3
roll.
full attacks for 6 attacks.
Odds are Coscom. I'm gonna just roll a d4.
Okay.
Coscom. Fuck yourself. All right, 1 against Coscon, 2 against Coscon. All right, the first one is me as Tetsu start just Monk Butu really starts just in rage. It's kind of like he's just sitting there and just snarling as Coscon seems to be doing something to try to prevent him, and instead of attacking him right away, he just kind of like punches himself, like kind of in a hype himself up moment, but way too aggressively than Tetsu normally would.
I thought that Monk Bootsy was trying to take over and like enraging in and of itself, trying to like tear himself out of his body. I thought it'd be cool.
Oh, Monk Bootsy took over.
Yeah.
There's no worry about that. Of course I do. It's not a crit, thank God. No, but all right. Natural 18 minus 3 plus 9. So I definitely hit me. 8 plus 8 plus 10, 18 damage. All right, I give myself a nice. Hold on.
Nice little shiner.
Yeah, I also give myself an entropy point.
You can use that. How
Oh, nice.
useful!
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of dice coming through Tetsu's turns, I think. So sorry if this bogs down the combat a little bit. We're gonna get it right. So.
So I rolled a 17 for attack, but I got to do some bullshit for you on Coscon, right?
Yeah, I need a. You're gonna be so mad.
I know it's a D20 over 5.
That's a D20 over 10.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
It's a 50% miss chance.
Honestly, go hell. Okay. The first one misses, alright? I don't have chicken nuggets, Seth.
Who could have foreseen this outcome?
The second one probably doesn't hit on the hit. Right?
Waffles. How many times have I used smoke against you?
Yeah.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
rough.
As Monk... No, it's not. You do it just fine. Monk Butu just starts swinging in the air around Coscon. Just absolute balls of the wall.
Enraged, I imagine some of them are probably getting close, and like you're just swinging through almost after images of him.
Yeah, I imagine he's
sees
like
this, by the way.
Yep. You also see
imagine
Get them!
I mean, to be fair, Dr. Lin, you see these after images as well. Like you're also affected by the spell.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's still
I
cast on
respect
himself.
your inability to hit him. I feel it would be similarly difficult for me to.
It would be much more difficult. Basically,
I have a better
Tetsu's
statistic.
just... I hit EAC, shut up. Tetsu is
You have a
just
plus 9, I
going
have a
like...
plus 10.
I hit EAC.
Alright.
Yeah.
Take it out
But
on
he's
the
just
neutral
stepping
enemy.
into the attacks and like just really going way more aggressive than Tetsu normally does. Like normally Tetsu's okay with like kind of putting himself in the way of damage, but like this is reckless to the point that not seeing Tetsu.
Yep. And speaking of reckless, Kazkan, grinning, you see this, Dr. Lin, drops his staff
Surrenders.
and takes 4 attacks, 1 with each fist.
Oh no.
No
Are
problem.
you sure he's a caster?
No.
He's
I
a
think he's a
Beautiful.
caster, but
This is exactly what I wanted. You know what 4 attacks means?
crits.
a lot of
Means
crits.
a higher chance for crit fail, but also a higher chance for crit success. I know your AC is lower, so let's go through these really quickly.
Okay.
17 against Casey.
Does meat beat?
It does.
Then it just hits.
Then they all hit.
Great.
Are there any fatty natty 20s in there?
There it is on the last one. You take. So give me that card out. See here. You take 11 bludgeoning damage.
No problem.
Do you just want it all total, or you want me to tell each?
I would love to hear them each.
Okay. You take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Love it.
And then you take 21 bludgeoning damage on the crit.
That is all of my stamina exact.
This is the Coscon you remember.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to look at something real quick. When you take damage, you can equal amount to your finger level. For that last hit, I'm going to spend. I've taken 11. I'm going to, on that last hit, spend my entropy point to reduce damage by 7. So I have 7 stamina left.
Okay.
Is
Give me that crit. God.
this slashing?
Unfortunately not. It's bludgeoning. It's just
So you said
he just beating Tetsu.
kinetic then?
Mm-hmm.
It's called eyebrow bleed. The target is off target and takes a -5 penalty to perception checks until healed. I'll take it. I will take it.
I'll take it. And
That's
that
not bad.
works.
I think it reduces your to hit, unfortunately, but
It does not.
It doesn't say so.
off target's a condition. When I click it, it reduces my to hit. So
Oh, you said off target.
Wait, hold on. Is that the name of the effect, or is it like?
Because it
you
sounded
get-
like it was
The
like-
target is off target and takes a -5 penalty. I
Okay.
think it's called eyebrow bleed.
yep. So basically, when this last fist comes like across your forehead, a little like down, nicks your eyebrow enough that you have some blood running in one of your eyes.
Perfect. I love it.
Dr. Lin, you watch Kazkon, seeing him for the first time. Probably not even knowing it's Kazkon, but I mean, you've heard enough about him to, I think, make that jump as a doctor without a license.
My medical degree certifies me to designate you as a crime lord.
But he just unleashes on Tetsu, and you didn't get to see the baby hit he gave with the staff when he was like playing around a little, but when you came around the corner, like allies being there and Tetsu having pressed this button, yeah, this guy is looking to kill Tetsu for sure. And you just see it
He'll
in his
fail.
eyes.
Just want you to know that both decks are out for this combat. We're ready to go. Just anytime you want to
Don't worry.
fumble waffles, feel free to fumble. All y'all,
I'm
any
ready.
nat 20s you want, I got your back.
I've got a lot
Yeah.
of attacks too. If I could just get through that damn bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's still up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
He doesn't have to
still up?
concentrate on it?
I
He
haven't
didn't
hit
take damage.
Okay. Well,
You have to get hit first.
Yeah, you act like you took damage. I don't know. Do you have to concentrate on all spells?
see, that's my
I
question.
feel like defensive spells you shouldn't have to, honestly.
Oh, no, it will tell you if you have to concentrate. It'll be a trait on the thing.
Yeah, there will be certain spells that you have to concentrate on.
Like, the duration says concentration plus.
Okay. This one doesn't.
Yeah, so, like, my mirror
would I have
image does
gotten an
not.
attack?
Yeah.
Would I have
this
gotten
one.
an attack of opportunity against when he cast that? By the way.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Unless
So-
it says it in the spell.
That I don't see it anywhere that it says it in the spell.
Well,
Because I could have potentially stopped him from ever casting.
does casting a spell in melee automatically do that?
If a
think-
foe
alright,
threatens
alright,
the space you're in, yeah, it's fine. We'll move on.
Nah, give me a second.
I didn't know.
Interesting. Sorry, guys, we do want to get this right, cause it matters.
There's a lot of
I'll
rules.
beat his
There's a
ass
lot of
anyway.
rules. To successfully cast a spell, you must concentrate. The length of time you must concentrate to cast a spell is specified in the cast. It sounds like all spells cast are concentration, except.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, which is the weird part.
Well, if that's the case, then the concentration required to cast a spell is sufficient to cause you to briefly lower your defenses. If a foe threatens the space you are in, casting a spell provokes an attack of opportunity, unless the spell specifies otherwise. For more on attacks of opportunity, see page 248. I'm on Nethys, there is no page 248.
Yeah, that's.
What do you think?
Uh,
To me, it sounds like yes. Because
Yeah,
I
but
have
it's
a
kinda hard to go
spell
back
that
that far.
specifically says it does not take attacks of opportunity.
yeah, this one definitely doesn't say that. I'm reading. Hold on. Wait one.
Pause for reading.
Pause.
I'll read goodly.
Yeah, so I think like to cast a spell as he reads, it's has like the concentrate tag, so to speak. Like to cast a spell, you're concentrating to cast it. But for some spells that have a duration with concentrate, then you need to continue to concentrate on it. as opposed to just when you cast it.
It's a holdover
Normally-
from 1A. It gets weird.
Normally you can concentrate even in a distracting situation, but if you're casting a spell and you take damage from either a successful attack that targeted your AC, or from an effect that you failed a saving throw against, the spell fails.
Yeah, so if he had taken any damage, it would have failed, but I think he would have gotten an attack of opportunity when casting.
Okay, I think this is very important, so we are going to go back.
Let's go.
Because this spell is huge in my opinion. So give me an attack roll, because you would have got one attack of opportunity, Tetsu. Take off target off for this.
Oh, right. So it's just +2 more. I don't think so. Anyways.
Chicken.
It plays, because I don't have a chicken nugget.
Chicken.
13.
Waffles, I have a surplus. Can I give him a chicken nugget?
Hell no.
Waffles,
13
I have
damage does
so
not work.
many.
I mean, you have 3 at most. So
I have 5.
no.
No, yeah, it's just the first one I use will cost.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
You
that.
guys did agree
first-
to that. Yeah.
The first one you used will cost 3 because it takes you down to 2 no matter what.
Yes.
So correct. Okay.
Wait. Does that
So
mean
nothing
that you
changes.
got a hero point from chat when you couldn't take anymore?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that should be allocated.
We'll move
But-
forward.
No, because that'll go straight to
I
the
need-
DM.
No, should we take okay. All right.
Next
Yeah,
turn.
I can't play with fate with hero points. All right, next turn. Shoo.
We're panicked, okay? This is intense.
I
Yeah.
agree. Zeha,
Yeah, what's up?
you see the controls being pressed.
Yeah, that's not
You
happening.
know Tibble's trying to do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna give me a computer's check?
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell
Natural
yeah.
20.
Dude, that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Yes,
Still have
natural
yours
one.
hidden.
That's good stuff.
But it's a 22
Chicken.
for all that's worth.
It's still a natural 1.
You want me
But
to,
I don't think
Yeah,
nat
it's
ones are
little.
insta fails.
you
Yeah,
want me to
they're
show
not.
you? You want me to show you what Tibble's computers are?
Yeah, let's
A
go. Let's
lot.
go head to head. Come on, punk.
All right. If I roll this, you can't use a hero point after.
Oh,
So-
I mean, this is kind of important, but it is a 20. No, first of all, the fact that it's an at 1 doesn't mean it automatically fails, right? It is a 22.
It does not. No. Yeah, it's a skill check. So.
But we know Tibble is really good.
I know, but like,
I mean, I have a +12 at my best skill bonus, so it's not going to be...
yeah, let's hero point it. Come
Probably
on.
got like a 15
Let's hero
at
point.
least. But he's probably really got like a 20.
Ready?
Yeah.
27.
Okay.
See if this works. I don't know if I typed this in right.
What the fuck? What
on, see-
the hell?
Does a
Waffles.
40 beat your
That's some
27?
good. That's some good rolls. I mean, if you rolled a nat 20, then you'd have been at. You rolled bad on your expertise dice too. You rolled a 1.
How
I'm
does
sorry,
he have
Waffles,
a plus
that says
20?
a +20.
He has a +20.
How?
He put
He's
all
a
of his level
specialized-
ups in.
He's a
in-
specialized NPC, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What the hell?
We should have been specialized NPCs.
He doesn't have spells to cast and combat prowess like y'all.
I should
Barcel's
have
got a
wasted the
+20.
freaking hero point. Oh, well.
Yeah,
I
Barcel's
don't.
got like probably like a +18 and something.
Yeah, his
Plus
medicine is
17.
huge.
Yeah, y'all have
No.
plus. Varso has a +17. He has
No, wait.
3
It's
extra pluses.
oh, yeah.
It's 16.
I was joking. It actually is a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
I have a +17.
How come I
There you
don't
go.
have a plus 17?
You multitask.
Not good.
probably.
No, I
bad.
have the max amount of rank in it, so that's weird, right?
They've got a lot of bullshit too, specializations. So.
Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
got
they may
extra
have like
stuff.
added a extra like a one of those status
A
bonuses from
theme or
XYZ.
something.
I mean,
Yeah.
so do I, but sure.
Yeah, I have a plus.
Your
2.
expertise dice is where you're supposed to make
And,
your points, and you rolled bad. So
Yeah. All right. Onwards.
All right. yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all are. It's not like he just ticks over your brain. Y'all are still fighting over this. You're attempting. He just out video games you here. Presses the buttons very quickly.
But he's also struggling, right?
He is struggling, yeah. You hear the mech coming back down the stairs.
Did I successfully damage its mobility?
You did not damage its mobility. Not yet. There are rules for that. Hear me out. That said, it comes down the stairs. It is like at the top of the stairs, but can see y'all. It cannot do anything else for the turn.
Oh my god. I'm like so scared because we're gonna die.
And Tibble's like looking up at y'all, looking back down at the controller, looking up at y'all, and y'all see like this fear in his eyes. Dr. Lynn, your turn.
Len will say, Tibble, is the controller controlling you?
He doesn't answer.
Maybe.
Rip it out of his hands.
Waffles. that will be plan B. Waffles.
Yeah.
We've never discussed this, but would it be reasonable for Len to have Red Eye on him, do you think?
I think that's completely reasonable.
Hells
Yeah.
yes.
Can I
Yes.
can I use my super duper Dr. Len move to inject it into Tetsu?
Oh my god.
Yes. I accept this blessing.
Holy fuck.
You can mix
Man.
it with something though, right?
I just
Yeah,
don't want to mess up Tetsu's fucking character sheet. All right.
Mess me
And
the shit
I'm
up.
I'm going to mix that with
Get out of
a booster biohack for +1 AC.
That won't help, but okay.
Okay. All right. I mean, you
Oh
can't.
wait, no! I changed my mind. I want to combine it with a different booster. That gives him
My booster
2
shot.
damage resistance.
Oh,
It is my
that's
anesthesiologist move.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty good
I'm
against
numb.
4 attacks. You get 2
Yeah, I'll
damage
take
resistance on
less
all of them.
damage.
My heart rate right now is insane. I am so nervous. When the mech came down the stairs, I was like, fuck. Like, I'm like there's nowhere for me to go.
Yeah,
So
this
Len
has been an
kinda just-
interesting combat for Zeha, I think. It's like controlling this mech, but not really being in it. Like, all right, what's up, Lynn?
Len kind of puts the super drug into the chamber of his needler rifle and just fires it into Tetsu's back. I can automatically hit allies with my biohacks as part of my...
And negate the negatives, right?
Yeah, and I can negate the negatives. I don't know what Red Eye does in the slightest, like, out of character. I'm just putting it in Tetsu because it's got to be good.
I don't know what it does, but here
Give me
you
that
go.
4th attack. Give me that 4th attack.
It's not a 4th attack. All right, Tetsu, you
Fifth
feel
attack.
this needle inject into your back. I need a... Are you going to resist it?
It's if I feel it's Dr. Len doing stuff, I assume I just. Well, I am in range. Hold on.
Do you
Let
call
me-
out or anything,
Yeah,
Dr. Lynn?
Len would say, like, Tetsu, I'm injecting you.
Okay, so no save against it, I don't think, and as far as like fortitude saves.
Yeah. Okay.
I will
Tetsu
need a
resist.
will save though.
Will save.
I don't think you
Oh.
want to.
I probably don't. 14.
That's a fail. Mark it down somewhere. Characters remind me, like all of y'all, please. Tetsu is now addicted to Red Eye. It is a joke.
But
Happy to serve.
would that be a negative effect? Because Len can technically negate.
Not as long as he's on it.
Clean Red Eye.
Yeah, like addiction doesn't affect you as
It's
long
just
as
a
you're on the thing.
status. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not really a negative.
Now, if he goes like a day without Red Eye, there's rules for it and stuff, and we'll get into it. But like,
Oh,
yeah.
yay.
I'll never walk with Red Eye. I'm good.
That said, Tetsu, you get a +4 to attack.
Oh, thank God.
You get a +2 to strength, dexterity, and constitution.
Oh, so that's like a +5 to hit.
Probably, yeah.
Yo,
Unless you're like a spellcaster or something.
this is insane.
And a ton of extra health.
Guys, I need
this
to
is what
just
you've been
stay
giving
on
to
Red
listeners.
Eye.
Yeah, this is what you've been
I'm
helping
good.
them for, so good luck.
Good thing Len's been producing so much.
Yeah.
I mean, Blood Belly.
There's no downsides to this.
None at
Specifically,
all.
Len's stuff
Famous
actually has
lessons.
no downside.
This is the clean version. I've been giving him the crappy one.
The only downside is it's very addicting. All right.
Oh my god, Dr.
just
Lane,
don't run
you
out.
weren't thinking broad enough. You could have totally made like a version of Red Eye. You could have adjusted it where like you still got the properties, but it was like 20 times more like damaging into your internal organs, or like
This poison.
poison, like yeah, like does have the enhancing effects, but like
Oh.
literally kills you.
I'm sure Black Butterfly wouldn't have noticed.
No, they wouldn't have. It'd been great.
Sana would have died. That's okay. Is that the end of your turn, Dr. Lin?
Len's going to move behind Tibble.
Okay.
Can you?
Hmm.
Can you do anything with Tibble? With like a swift
Just
action?
cover his eyes
I
with
use
your
them-
tentacles.
I use my action to shoot Tetsu. I can't until next, really.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing stuff, though, Zeha, it's your turn. You hear the mech.
Yeah, that's okay. So first important question before I do anything, and genuinely, I'm not kidding. My heart is beating way too fast. I'm assuming the answer is no, but I guess I'm trying to find out, and I don't quite see it. But like when you have a spell like this, that the duration has concentration, can I cast another spell?
Yeah, that's a good question. I want to say if the duration has concentration, that means you're spending your turn to keep the spell up, and then if you stop concentrating, the spell drops.
But see, I don't
That's what I
find anything
think.
that concentration says it's that, right? Like that's the part that's confusing. It's like there's a length of time you must concentrate to cast a spell.
I see it. Here you go. I haven't read it yet, so I'm just gonna read it out loud. Well, I'll react to it on live here. When an effect has a duration of concentration, the effect lasts as long as you concentrate on it. Concentrating to maintain an effect is a standard action.
Okay, cool.
Any factor that could break your concentration while you're performing activities that require focus, such as casting a spell, can also break your concentration while maintaining the effect.
Wait, so casting a spell can break concentration?
Yes,
Even if it's... okay.
that's what it looks like to me. Like, let's hold on. So any factor that could break your concentration while you're performing activities that require focus, such as casting a spell. Okay, so I'm gonna say no to that. Casting a spell would not break your concentration, but you do have to concentrate as a standard.
So if there's anything I could do as a swift action or otherwise as a move action, I could do that, but I'm using my standard action.
Yep. The extra addition I'll add to this is it sounds like when you're concentrating on the spell, if you were in melee range, it would be like casting a spell. Therefore, like you could get attacked by
Right.
concentrating on the
Absolutely.
spell. You're constantly casting, basically.
Yes. Okay. I don't like this. I'm going to fight it back. I want to do the same thing. I want to go further up the stairs this time and keep attacking itself. Or honestly, if it helps. Okay, do I think I could do more damage to it if I'm staring at it up top of the stairs and risking like not moving it and it being taken over the next round? Does that make sense? Like,
No. Ask again. Sorry.
can I? No, I don't want it here. Never mind. I can't risk it. Zeha's like terrified of this. Literally, sweat is like rolling down her face as she's like all of her willpower to keep this giant ass mech that is literally destroying us away. So
And I'll tell you what you see real quick. Like, you see that it no longer has this shimmer around it, giving you the idea that you broke its shield with your attack. It does have like stamina points like a shield. That's why it has replenish. And you see like a slight cut into its leg.
yeah, we're gonna do that again. Let's
Okay.
get it away and slam down again.
All right, give me a computer's roll.
This is
Do you have to wait until the mech's turn though?
no, because I'm taking.
Oh, I thought-
I'm controlling
She's
it.
also the mech's turn, technically.
Like Tibble is the mech turn, and then I'm another mech turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna give
they're-
him a minus for attempting to like counteract you. I think
Okay.
since
I don't think I
like,
could
right
beat
now
him.
you're in control.
I don't actually.
He could roll poorly. There's a chance.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I'm just
totally
wondering
do it.
if it's worth it, like using a standard action like this, or drop the spell and do something else. You know what I mean? Wait, I'll
I
try.
think it's worth it.
All right, I'll
At
try one
least-
more time.
I mean, I rolled hella good last time compared to you.
Okay, one more.
She's just not rolling good
So
tonight.
20.
None of us are.
I can't. I mean, I can't miss that.
No, I know. I just have one last hero point.
Technically, I can.
Do it.
I can roll 2 1s or 2 2s with my minus here, but
Yeah, but like, what?
Big Mac.
the chances
Big
are
Mac
very,
bad.
very low. I'm like 92% gonna beat you.
If I use a hero
I'd
point?
re-roll here.
No, if you keep the 20.
Yeah, we're gonna
even
use
with
the
my
last.
minus.
We're gonna use the last chicky nuggy. Like, okay, come on, roll 20, roll 20. Listen, roll 20. Just me and you here, no pressure. It's okay.
It's all right. You want me to roll first?
No, I already clicked it. I can't.
Goodness.
I can't. From a natural 2 to natural 4 for 24. Like,
Go grab physical dice. This is the time to switch to physical dice.
Oh, we tied.
Oh!
we tied.
I rolled very badly.
Oh my.
She's
Nothing
the attacker.
changes?
Meets it, beats it, right? Like
Yeah,
she.
I
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with that.
Holy
That's
crap, right?
that's nuts.
Oh,
Jim, also,
That's-
I love you.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey Jim, what the hell?
Jim,
did it.
dude!
you managed.
Jim, don't listen to them. All right.
You'll never stop betraying us.
Oh.
I'm not using a hero point. I just wanted to see.
Okay. I was
just
like.
rolled
You just
very
wanted to
bad.
give me a little
no.
panic attack. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do?
Oh, I'm attack itself.
Moving it back and attacking
Yep.
it.
Yeah. GTFO as far.
I
Now,
said stay
by the way, it
broken.
should get a little bit further than it did last time because it's stopped at the top of the stairs where it was at the bottom of the stairs before.
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna put it right here for flavor. It can literally only get back to the bottom of the stair or the top of the stairs. Like it only get back to where it is. If that makes sense.
Unacceptable. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, minus the attack here.
Yeah. What do you need me to roll? 4d10 plus 12?
Yeah.
I'm just closing my eyes and praying. 24 plus 12, so 36.
Okay.
And I'm aiming again. Mobility.
Yeah, that's what I hate about this, because usually you'd roll a d20 to see what systems begin to fail.
Mm.
But, like, we're kind of doing
Just
called
choose
shots
this.
here.
Yeah, like, did you mean to roll something else?
No. I'm fine with this.
Okay.
When we get into mech combat, I'll just let y'all know. If we get into mech combat, it doesn't work like this. Like, you can't be like, I attacked that mech's leg. Like, stuff like that. Like,
I
but
do.
since you're attacking your own leg, pretty easy, I think.
Right.
The lower limbs are now malfunctioning.
Sweet.
I'll tell you what that means. A mech with malfunctioning lower limbs halves movement speed, not provided by an auxiliary system. And the mech takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls with weapons mounted in the lower limbs.
Okay.
If they become inoperable, which is the next step, these speeds are reduced to 0,
Amazing.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
So
It's just prone shooting us.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
it's literally like everything she can do to like try to press these buttons faster than Tibble and like not slip up. So once she hears that grinding like metal noise again, she is going to use her move action. Oh my god. To back up, I guess, here and try to get some bead on what the hell is happening inside this room, while still having some kind of like not standing right in the door frame, like here I am, but like what's going on in there, and that's it. I mean, yeah, yep,
It was a big turn. That was
Yeah, it
big.
was a
yeah.
very big turn, honestly.
Oh fuck.
Alright, we would go to Tetsu, but I don't want to. So we go elsewhere in Absalom session.
Please.
No, they land right where they need to be. One like Aizen by the mech, and then Moat safely by my side.
Oh yeah, that would be very impressive aim, I think. Instead, they land where there is another circle set up. You guys appear in this very similarly but more technologically laid out room. And like you're glancing around, it's just metal floors, metal walls. There's another spire above you. It is not glowing. The circle under you glows for a moment, stops. You know you were told you were going to Absalom Station. You've never seen this room. All of the lights are off except for red lights, and you just hear alarms blaring in the background.
I have one request and / question.
Yeah, hit me.
Given the fact that Tetsu explicitly mentioned that he was turning our comms to our like team channel and
Sure.
on, once they land on Absalom Station, do their comm units go on our live comm channel because that's our team channel?
If they have comms on the team channel, sure. I'm fine with that.
Cool.
You just hear.
Yeah. just screams from Zeha and Len.
Like,
just-
Zeha's like, I'm
just-
trying. Tip, and you'll probably hear her say like,
I can't
Tibble.
feel my legs.
You guys just hear the Discord join sound.
Yeah, doop. And like just as I'm like, Tibble, please tell us what's going on.
It sounds like we missed a party. Aizen will say across the comms.
Did you just
y'all,
say Tibble?
y'all all hear that as Tibble kind of responds and goes, I just can't.
And literally, like, her eyes like widen at the sound of Aizen's voice. But I don't want to spend too much. Like, we're still in turn order. So.
Sure. Yeah. Hurry, let's all get on the ship that Aizen and Moat brought.
Yeah. Anyone want to fill us in where the party is? As I like point to Moat to hop on my back because I'm the fastest of the two of us, so I can hopefully get us wherever we need to go before things explode.
Starfinder, B2.
Yeah. Storage facility.
Storage facility
like whatever.
B2. They have grace.
Oh, fun.
I say it in an accent.
Say how? What happened?
Oh, the player is panicked, is what happened.
So I'm going to be using, and let me know if I can do this. It's a bit wonky because my flowing torrent fighting style allows me to not have to target a person.
Sure.
I'd like to basically like go as fast as I can to wherever it is the quickest way, and I will jump any obstacles I have to jump. This is going to be a whole parkour segment to try to get me to where they are as fast as humanly
This
possible.
is you turn the
Look forward
channel
to seeing
to
you after the
meanwhile on
battle.
Absalom, and then it's just like parkour.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm down with that. Moat, are you riding on Aizen?
Yes.
Okay.
don't like that
Aizen,
question.
do me a favor. Just pull your token out on this map. You roll me initiative, and you and Moat will act on the same turn.
Can I use my old initiative because I was like on par to punch somebody? I have a 19.
No.
Ah. I tried.
Tried your best. Yeah, just pull it out like to
Absolutely
the
not.
right down here or something. I don't care where, but
And Mode will flip on their light projector to kind of give some extra visibility, even though Aizen is, a light source in and of himself.
Hope you have
for sure.
your spacesuits on.
You might want to turn on the breather, so.
For some reason, I didn't actually click my token because it moved, so I will re-roll,
fine.
but it is a 9.
Yeah, I'll change it.
19.
Ah!
Rude.
That 9.
That's okay. I can just delete that one right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I did it for simplicity's sake. It was 19 just to make it simple.
For sure. Tetsu. Tell me what you want.
Tetsu kind of looks up from like underneath that bloody cut eye, and you just see like more blood, but running from both of his eyes, as both of his eyes are just bloody red, and he is just shimmering with entropic light as he is going to give like another howl of just fucking fury. As I first roll a d20 to see if I hit.
Yeah, up to you which one you want to roll first. I don't really care. So.
I bet
No,
you it's a
first
50
thing I'm rolling is to see if I get stunned or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. The Bluetooth button 20.
13. Perfect.
That's,
As long as I
good
attack
one.
somebody, I'm good. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. First, rolling to see if I hit. Over. Is it 10 and under? Like, is a miss?
Yeah.
10. Okay.
Listen, you just have to hit him once. That's probably why it's a 50%, because the spell is over as soon as you hit him.
No, there's no
see
way.
you're rolling.
There's no way.
Oh my God.
I want to say that all these were wonderful. I rolled a 10, a 1, and a 9.
Oh,
A natural
no,
one.
Maddie.
No,
Well, it
it's
doesn't
not to
matter for
hit.
this.
Okay.
This
okay,
is
okay.
to get past the bullshit.
What the
Waffles.
hell?
I'm the
That's-
antithesis of you.
That's not how 50% works.
really
Hold on.
That's what I
You're
said.
not
That's
rolling
not
on
how
roll
25%
20.
works.
Let's switch.
I
Carrick, I will roll physical dice. You roll and roll 20.
That sounds like a lot of misses.
Tetsu just can't see. He's just
That's
blinded
yeah.
by rage, red eye,
And
and
red eye.
literal
Does
blood.
Being red.
And red eye wouldn't affect this, would it?
No. Well,
No,
the
Red Eye-
benefit
Red Eye
is
gives
that
him
those
a plus to
rolls
hit.
were so low you wouldn't have hit anyway. So
No, but it's
But no, I would have.
The Tim would have probably hit.
he doesn't get
maybe.
the +4.
Not to this. No, this is a
This
display.
is
It's
this
just
is just a chance roll.
yeah. It's a normal 50%. We could be rolling. We could be flipping a coin or rolling 1d100. It doesn't really matter.
Kazkan is
Oh
literally
yeah, I was rolling. Yeah, I was rolling.
like making fun of you right now. Like, you just gonna take this?
Kazkan seems very serious in this moment. I act like honestly straight up, but this is like imagine just someone you've never been able to even touch or beat, etc.,
Wait.
etc. What?
I have blind sense.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't think that affects it, but I'll read it real quick. I'm pretty sure the only thing
I-
that helps here is true sight.
Well, I don't need to see people. I have heat blind sense within 30 feet.
Well, being blind is still a 50% mischance, which is why I don't think it affects it. But I'll
But
read
it's
this.
blind sense, not being blind.
I hear you. Shut up.
Rude.
The creature benefits from a 50% mischance if it had total concealment. Unlike total concealment displacement, doesn't prevent enemies from targeting the creature. True seeing reveals the target's location. If a creature with blind sense can also see the displaced creature, the visual and blind sense information combined are enough to attack the creature without a mischance. Okay. Wow.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Can I re-roll my first round
You can.
or two
You
of
can't
them?
I'm not gonna go back. You can re-roll these three. You can just roll like you're attacking from now on. I'm
Okay.
blaming this one on you for not saying that. So.
I.
Get back
All
by
right.
yourself.
First one's 15 plus 12 with all the negative.
15 plus 12, 22.
So
to EAC?
27. 27 to EAC.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Plus a 26 to EAC. Now I get high. Plus another 27.
Oh.
No, sorry.
Got
All
it.
those are minus threes. So does a 23 still hit? Sorry, I've got
No.
so
4,
many.
3, 4.
Do 24s hit?
Yes.
EAC. All right. So,
Yeah.
so two hit. So two hit.
EAC 24.
Oh.
That would have sucked so bad. So
Yeah.
Tetsu just full on furious, not even affected by being unable to see.
I mean, it like whether it's the red eye or whatever, like it could be that Tetsu forgets like that he
Just
can
feels-
rely on something other than sight. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Literal blind fury. Literal
15,
blind fury.
15 bludgeoning and corrosion plus 6 sonic for the first. So 21 points total.
Yeah.
And then 10, 50, 21, 21 plus 6, so 27 total for the Senket as 2 solid blows just connect to him. One's a solid punch to the face, misses the Senket blow, and then just again kind of like just jump knees into Kazkan, trying to like slowly press him back, just like push him back, snarling in his face, and says,
All right.
no, he's not gonna say anything. He's beyond words right now.
Yep. Yeah, he takes him. Rocked like he's not expecting Tetsu to hit him or rock him.
And he's
Actually,
no longer...
and with
He loses concentration. Oh wait, did we even say this was concentration? I forget, but basically...
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I can't find anything on it. But
Actually,
as Tetsu's doing this...
Okay, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, as Tetsu's doing this, he's moving around him because he does also get a free move action with the Futu spell. So he is going to be shifting around him, like behind him, and like as he's like punching, he's just kind of like keeping him centered in place as he's knocking Kazkan back.
okay.
And this is the third round of this, so I'm gonna roll a d4.
Wait, you're saying? Hold on. You're
if
saying
this-
you're saying you moved around him
Yeah,
on a
because
full
it doesn't
attack?
provoke. Because I get a free move action. It says an
Okay.
additional move action.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's see. I have 2 more rounds of this.
Whew.
Yes. So 3 plus 2, so yeah, 5 rounds total. It's been 3.
Okay. Sounds good. I have one question to see if anyone knows. I have duration. 1 round per level, parentheses D. Does this D mean like defensive? Like,
I think it means. I assume it means like the type of ability it is, like
Hold on.
an
Do you mind
extraordinary ability.
pinging the spell for me?
it's displacement.
Hold, please.
I know in 1E, like that would normally denote like per level, but I don't know why it would be labeled D.
Yeah, this one's 1 round per level, parentheses D. But I don't know what this D means. If the D doesn't mean anything about defensive, then he loses the spell.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure.
Hold, please.
Big importance.
A spell's
honestly.
duration entry tells you how long the magical energy of the spell lasts. A spell may also be dismissible, which is indicated with D.
There you go. So he can dismiss it, but okay. I mean,
so that
I
means
see
it's
nothing.
not a concentration.
No, I think it is.
Right.
I see nothing in the spell that says like you don't lose concentration. I've
no,
tried to look up the rules.
If something has a duration that involves concentration, it will say concentration in the duration. Otherwise,
Oh, really?
it's concentration to cast the spell, and he missed that attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now
so
it's
he keeps the spell.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's why it's dismissible, because it doesn't have concentration, so it's not like you can just drop it, but you can choose to.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Cool. All right. Tetsu moves around him. Back to his turn. Back to the combat. Getting real here.
All right, damage resistance.
What's up?
I don't know how long it's been. I might wait because we've been talking. I just want to know if I could like free action, like keep talking on comms briefly.
Yeah, I think you can right now.
Okay, so I just she just kind of like breathing hard, just kind of like there's a mech from Jaina on the stairs, the south stairs. Tibble's here and a witchweird.
You just hear like the Sonic Green Hills music in the background as I'm like moving through.
Now's a great time to say I had a
You're old
fun
enough to
time
know
reading a terrible AI-generated Sonic fan fiction.
It was trippy.
All right. Kazkan's turn. Yep. It's definitely what he wants to do, is just wail on Tetsu. So I think he's just gonna full attack again.
Right?
There are
I got
definitely
more
probably slightly
stamina.
better things to do, but he's about this right now.
You
Okay, we got a
fool,
critical
the more
fumble
you
right
attack
here.
him, the more damage he resists.
Kinda.
Bring it. I got some crit fails. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. No crit fails. Does a 14 hit you?
A 14 actually? How the hell? No, it misses.
Okay. So I assume an 18 does.
Yes.
All right,
Just because
so you
I'll
take 10 bludgeoning damage.
8.
Okay,
bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to 8, and then I'm going to reduce it by another 7, so 1 bludgeon.
Okay. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, so I'm at 3 stamina now.
And then you take 22 as I crit.
Ooh.
I'll send y'all
Oh,
I'll send y'all
20.
screenshots if y'all want. So.
Okay.
No, you roll so many
okay.
times, you have to crit. Great.
That's
So
what they say
that
about crit
is,
fails too, but you know, I'm not here, so.
yeah, you don't roll low. You said minus 22?
20.
Was it?
I said
so-
22. I said 22. It's going to be 20.
Right, because of the negative 2. All right.
Yeah.
Listen. Just be glad this isn't piercing.
He stabs you with his fingernail. Piercing.
Your head
Liking.
explodes.
As a reaction, all of a sudden, like, nanites kind of just, like, silver just oozes into the room.
Is your reducing damage a reaction?
I have reactive, which allows me multiple reactions
Fuck
to
yes.
different things.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So let's just look at the extreme blow for just a second. Extreme piercing.
Yes.
It's called heart kebab.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been so cool with a hand.
Really
Crit
now.
effect. The target dies. Fortitude negates.
know?
So there's a fortitude
Yeah.
negate. But holy fuck. All right. Now that it's not piercing, buffeted about. Crit effect. The target is flat-footed for 1d4 rounds.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
Sure, why
really
not?
I just get
Why
to hit
not?
everything.
You all. I'm surprised you missed, to be honest. 3 rounds.
what?
3 rounds of flat. I know. I said I'm surprised.
I
you
have
missed
too
it.
much adrenaline right now. Can we let's have a little meditative session? How about that?
No.
Let's just all
Okay.
Meditative.
Alright, let's meditate on what this mech's gonna do.
No.
Limp into the room.
It's the
Moat
mech's
comes.
turn.
Moat comes around the corner. 1 shot.
Or what the mech may not do if
Give me,
Zeha rolls well.
Yeah, give me a computer's roll. So I have your attempting still.
See, I was gonna roll real dice, but then I realized there's so many dice that goes into this that I don't.
There's a chance.
You can beat him.
It's beatable for sure.
Let's go. At
You rolled 24 with like a
30.
Oh, close.
Natural 9 still.
Aw.
Yeah. Natural 9 still to you.
Well, you try.
And again, just in case it makes a difference, you know, Tibble's really trying hard to fight this.
He's trying
Oh.
his best.
Wait, does he get the same negative? Technically?
No, I'm giving that to fight her. Basically, like when it's her turn, I'm giving him a negative
Okay.
because, like, I'm assuming she's in control. You know, like
Yes.
it's GM brain. Uh,
I can't do
Alright.
that.
Halved movement. How far does it get?
Yep. I can't. Man, I'm like, I should take it easy so I don't fucking kill y'all. Nah.
No, you should. You really should.
That doesn't even tell me anything.
It's okay. I'll rip Kazkan's arms off one at a time, and then go hand.
I'm so scared. For Zeha.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Zeha, you've done well on the 50-50s of who waffles kills.
Tibble
I
uses
mean, so far.
Speed Surge,
Okay.
which is an auxiliary system. Which, if we remember the rules, it says a mech with malfunctioning lower limbs has movement speeds not provided by auxiliary systems. So,
And
Nice.
I
Basically.
didn't do this when I moved it back up the hallway.
no, because you made it attack itself.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
this
had to
full
move an
round.
attack, basically.
Okay.
So it's just a full. It's like just a normal full move, basically. And then it's going to hobble half of its speed. It's like just its foot is like showing through the stairs right now, basically. Like it can't even see y'all, and that's its turn.
I'm gonna call that a win. I'm literally staving off this intense amount of damage, so y'all are welcome.
At this point, Tibble looks towards you, Zeha, and mouths something. Give me a perception check, unless you have something that can read lips.
I feel like you must.
Didn't
you get something?
I think you do.
I think I do. Hold on.
I have no idea.
You got it early on, I feel like.
Doesn't that sound
serious?
so familiar?
It does. It does.
It sounds like something Zeha would do.
Zeha's like typing in a new ability right now. She's like, read lips.
I think I do. I can read RID.
Red lips. It says it right here. Sounds
I like how like photorealistic Tibble's like token is compared to ours. Like we're slightly cartoony, and then he's a dude.
Oh, he looks. That doesn't
That guy's
look like
a
Tibble
chad.
at all.
It
No.
doesn't look like Tibble at all, but like I'm using Starfinder tokens, and this was like close if you make him slightly younger and put tattoos on him.
Wait, was Tibble bald? I felt for some reason like Tibble was bald with just.
He
tattoos.
definitely wasn't bald.
I feel like
yes, he
he'd be
did. He had
cooler if he was
tattoos on
bald.
his head.
Did he?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah, he had
He
head
might-
tattoos.
Well, he shaved it down. It wasn't like he was bald. He just, shaved it down so you
Yeah,
could see
like
the tattoos.
side.
Yeah.
Is
No,
this on a
that's kinda- that's
token?
really-
Or y'all just making this up?
I don't
No,
know.
that's what you
I think
said.
the
I thought.
description.
I think you described it that way.
Because he had a lot of tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd had a lot of tattoos. I don't think I always thought he had hair. Oh well.
Well, no, he has hair. He just like did the
Yeah,
Who
it's like a
knows?
side shave
Okay.
or something.
yeah, the side
I-
shave.
I'll be honest. I don't know. However, I will say this. Do you rule
Perception.
that as my cash capacitor, the spell that is currently active would be Keen Senses, which would give me a plus to this perception?
Sure. I think we said that's probably the one if you had never established another. I can't remember if you established like disguise self or something.
Yeah,
I
we
don't think you did
we
because then
could
you wouldn't be Zeha.
we rationalized both of them as like the default options because of like two different reasons. So I think we ended up like on this one because it was the more likely.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
All right, so this gives me a +2 insight bonus to perception checks and gains low light vision. Okay, perception.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine, guys.
I gotta get y'all to spend all these hero points.
I have none. You're set.
I swear to fucking God, that is a natural
It's still
one
on GM mode.
for.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Oh, why am I on GM mode?
It's a
Yeah.
it's a natural
Because
one.
you
but
GM.
oh no.
No, this is a different thing.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't. Maybe you accidentally click it. It doesn't really matter.
I fixed it. Sorry. Yeah, that's a 10 with a natural one, but
Oh no.
which
Guys,
is
we're
a
not rolling
12.
well
Which is a
tonight.
12.
You have a hero point, right?
No, I needed
Didn't
to
Jim
stave
give you
off
one?
the mech. Unfortunately.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, Jim
She-
gave you one right at the.
Yeah,
right at the end.
that's the one that I have for the mech right now. So
Yeah, she said she's
Oh, yeah.
saving it. Okay, so he
Oh, okay.
mouths something and you cannot tell what
with
he's
a
saying.
12, okay.
No.
I honestly
to me.
fair. I'm so focused. Like
Yeah, not in this panic of combat or anything.
it's probably like when you like glance and you meet eyes, but you're already turning away before you see lips move, and then like I'm looking back and it's too late.
Yeah.
And then Tibble's
Yep.
leaning in for a kiss, and you don't know what to do.
You know what to do. Lean in.
Aizen,
Dr. Lin.
it is your
Sprinting
turn.
at the speed of sound.
You begin
Another
sprinting.
great
You
title.
kind of burst through the door here. You look around really quick to try to find where you are. You immediately see a sign that says that you are in B3. You are lower than them, one floor under them.
Great.
At this exact moment, all of you hear something come through your comms that says, I still in the surgery, but there's people outside.
Isn't that the level that B1? Like, isn't that where Aizen and Moat are running through right now?
They're B3.
It's
They're
above
one
us.
floor under you.
Oh, they're in
it's-
B3.
I think
B1
they're
is
2
the
floors
place,
up.
though. But that was Sana's voice if it wasn't clear.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's talking when getting brain surgery going or neck surgery.
Yeah.
She's in hell.
You can imagine Dr. Duro told her to, and
Yeah.
he's not going to talk, so.
I'm surprised she's not passed out. I'm panicking. There's not much we can do.
I mean, I've got to go up and help these guys first, and then like there's so much chaos.
There's
Like-
there's a limit to what we can do.
Okay. You're sprinting. You make it to the stairs. I will say that you can make it to B2 and out into the hall next round, or B1 and like still in the stairway next round. But right now you're like in the stairs of B3.
I will say over the comms of like, I can go there if we'd like, but I don't have time. Do you guys need help?
Zeha and most would be like, they're on B1, but the mech's on the stairs.
Yes, please check on them.
Oh, I forgot the mech was on the fucking stairs.
I'm glad you did. We didn't.
I
No,
forgot
so-
all about that.
Like,
So, Aizen's like, mech?
You know what?
Yeah,
Go
that's-
if you can get
The
the mech.
what?
If you can get the mech, go. It's damaged.
wait, mech? Okay, this is gonna be fun.
guys
I
missed
said
a
it.
few
I said
things.
there's a mech in the south stairwell.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna go. You know, I'm jumping up. I'm using my extra like jump ability to like instead of going up the stairs, I'm parkouring up the
Okay.
stairwell.
Grab the handle and whoop.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're trying to. I'll ask you next turn. That's fine. We'll see, because the mech might not even be there. Who knows? Right now you're in the stairs of B3.
Moat has Wasp out and ready. It's kind of at this point ready to just kind of. They're like on opposite shoulders of Aizen, with Wasp's stinger
Well-
pointing forward, as well as Moat's pulse caster, so they're going to be
For
able
sure.
to fire some
Can I ask-
shots if possible.
A question on that, like, since you're not moving and you're just on Aizen, do you have any full round or double things that you could do with Wasp to get it further ahead than any of y'all are going? Would that?
I don't think it would be faster than Aizen. It would keep pace, but
Okay.
Yeah, like
I mean-
I get that. I get that. Like Wasp could probably do a single move, maybe even a double move, but then Aizen would just double move and catch up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like
Like-
Moat's actions are also free. That there's like a double thing, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just.
I mean, like technically, I could, as Aizen finishes his move, I could send Wasp ahead to
It would
kind
it
of
would be
scout
like one
ahead
round
of us.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically I could.
It
Just
wouldn't
give
give
us
you
an
sight
advantage
on the
once we're
B1
corner.
hallway. Anyways, is what I'm saying.
No.
Okay. Cool.
So at this point, it's just better to keep it on.
Yep.
Actually, I'll tell you. I'll change that. Yes, it would sight on the B1 hallway because I'm saying that Aizen can get up there next round.
Okay. Well, Wasp has a 30 foot fly speed, so as
It will get opportunity attack though.
By the mech.
Yeah. So the ceiling's only 30 feet high. The mech is 10 foot tall with like a 20-foot sword. So
Right. There's no space in which it doesn't at least proc.
wait. So are we dropping into the floor with the mech, or are we climbing?
So
up
you're
and-
a
You're
floor
climbing up
under the
past
mech.
it
You're
right
going
now.
up the stairs to pass the mech to go floor past us to go floor above us, which is where Sana is.
yeah, and imagine the stairs are like
I see.
every set of hospital stairs you've ever been on, where they're just constant like around, and then the mech's inside the doorway of one right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. I'm gonna send Wasp ahead to just kind of look. It's okay if the mech like swings at it, but does Wasp have the opportunity to get like in contact with the mech if it is within one move of 30 feet?
It'll get swung at it first, but yeah.
Okay.
So it'll get swung at the second it enters range, which is outside of contact range. But if it doesn't die, then yeah, it can get in contact for sure.
Okay. In
Give me a
that
roll.
case, yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I'm due for another crit.
Oh, you're not. You're due
Eating
for
this crit now would be good.
I'm due for it. I'm due for it.
Just had one.
Definitely not a crit. Does a 19 hit Wasp EAC?
Ooh.
Yes.
This is a very low roll.
My wasp.
Then Wasp dies.
Yeah, I don't know Wasp.
explodes.
I don't know Wasp hit points here.
Wasp has 70
6.
HP.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Oh,
it does
that's-
not die then.
70?
Yeah, 70. He gets 10 per level.
Nice.
31.
Okay.
31 energy damage.
Boop.
Energy fire. So
Okay, I don't think it has any sort of resistances to that. So.
Yep.
But
But if you can get into contact with it, you're good.
Contact, and through that, I believe what I'm going to do.
I
Wait, this
drew
is
this
a-
beautiful thing for y'all.
This is a. Is this an android, cybernetic, drone, powered armor, robot, or creature with the technological subtype?
It was a
That's a great
technological
question.
item for me, so I think so.
I feel like it'd be a robot.
Well, it's got to be a creature with a
Could be a
technological subtype.
creature, yeah.
But if
if
it's a
anything.
robot, that's also different. Or if
Yeah,
it's
I'm look-
if it's classified as
I'm looking
powered
for it.
armor, that might work. That might
definitely not powered armor, I don't think.
Because that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
It'd be the closest to like a vehicle.
Yeah, I wondered what they did with freaking mechs and how they ruled them weird. Goodness gracious. These mech rules.
We have all the questions, you know? They're
Unlike
immense
powered
robots
armor,
that
which
combine armor.
unlike powered armor, which functions as an extension of the operator's body. So no, it's not that. What were the other ones? I'm just searching in the mech rules real quick.
Android, cybernetic, drone, robot, creature with technological subtype.
Mechs are immense
Or if
robots.
it's an immense robots, okay. It's also or items larger than medium. So
Yeah. It's not an
Um,
item, so it's not an object. I could see it being a creature with technological subtype, but this sentence says mechs are immense robots that combine armor, agility, and firepower. So I'm going to call it a robot.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, what I want to do is, it swung at me with the. Did it swing at me with the sword, or did it fire the weapon,
Plasma sword.
the plasma sword? As Wasp gets into contact with the with
Mech.
that sword arm, like it gets hit, spins around, latches onto like the essentially the wrist where it fires. I'd like to disable that weapon for one round
Ooh.
with overload.
Is that like a save or anything, or does it just happen?
So it just happens unless that is an item or armor upgrade in someone's possession. But since it's a standalone mech, I believe it would just happen.
I
And
think it just happens.
I can ping the ability for you just to be sure.
No. No, that's fine. I think it just happens. Okay, so that
Okay.
plasma sword is down for one round. You watch it like the plasma portion of it like glitch out and like go back in to its fist.
Well, stay out of sword range for just a second.
No, get into sword range for just a second.
Talking to you. Well, get past it.
With that, Dr. Lin.
Okay, so how rough did Tibble look after I shot him in the chest? In the rib with a needle so hard it broke his ribs and made him immune to healing.
Actually,
Please
yeah.
don't
Is there
become my best
is
friend.
what effects are on him? Does he have mental effects on him?
He's
No.
tripping balls right now, but
He's saved. He's not.
He's saved. He's
yet.
only like
Saved.
exhausted or something. You told
No,
me what
he's-
he was.
he's
You told me it's one thing.
yeah. It's still a good thing though. A good thing.
I
though.
agree. He
But,
just like can't move if I remember correctly. But tell me, please.
he's tripping, but it's not good. I'm just looking for what exactly it is. He is encumbered.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
nothing mental. Yeah, he just can't fucking move basically. But he's not trying to.
encumbered. And his speed is halved because of hampering inhibitor, I should add. So
Yeah.
So Dr.
like
Lang
at-
is literally taking cover behind this guy because he can't move.
come on.
Dr. Lynn's like, I turned you into a statue. Cover me. He's not on death's door. But he's pretty rough. He's like you every once in a while you see him like go down and hold his ribs. He winces a little bit. You see he's having a little trouble breathing. If we put a mechanical value on it, he's probably about 2/5 hit points.
Goodness, okay.
2/5 hit points, so he's
Yeah. Yeah. And most NPCs don't have stamina. I'll just throw that out there.
Mm.
They just
I
have a lot of
want
hit points.
to help Tetsu, but I think we gotta put Tibble down.
I need to stop fighting for this mech because you see Zeha struggling to basically combat the same controllers that is in his hands.
Then Len's going to take a step back and shoulder his needler rifle again and go, I'm sorry, Tibble.
You can just take the remote away from him. You don't have to shoot him.
Oh, that's right.
Kill him.
I was like, the controller, but then you step back and pull out the gun and just aim at the back of
I
his
understand
head.
what
It's the droid from
yeah.
session 1 all over
I
again.
guess
Look, I'll be fair to you here. If you're
Yeah.
attempting to take a controller from someone, it's gonna be a grapple maneuver.
Sure.
he's a gamer.
Grapples
got
are
a-
And
hard.
he's encumbered. Is that affect his
Is he
athletics at all?
strong? Actually, it affects
Does
him
it-
greatly. It's a
Yeah,
-5.
encumbered, yeah, it's -5 to
You
strength.
got
To
this.
what? To
Don't kill
-5
my
to
best friend.
strength and dex based checks.
to strength? Okay. Yeah, then you're rolling it like KC +3.
I mean,
That's still really rough for Doctor.
And we do have the other rule in place.
You have tons
that
of chicken nuggets.
that we haven't used, which is if
That's
you do a full
true.
round action for a combat maneuver, it doesn't do the. What was it? Was it just a -2 versus a -4? I forget.
Yeah,
It's
this
been a while
says
since we
I
used it.
wrote it down and I remember looking at the rules when I wrote it down. CMD check, escape, grapple, shove. It's a 4-round action. This one instead of making it a KC +10, it'll make it a KC +5.
Okay, so it'll just
There you
make it
go.
Casey.
Yeah, sounds like it. You're
Len's
you're going against KC here.
I mean,
And you have
bad or
chicken
not
nuggets.
out.
pretty much
It's-
tackle him.
Yeah, it's basically you get to decide: do you want to shoot against KC to shoot him, or do you want to roll against KC to grapple? And I'll say a grapple takes the controller.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how
Len's-
it's supposed to work. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be grapple, and the next round, when you maintain it, you can decide to take the weapon. I just want to say that I know rules for my viewers, but I'm rolling that you can just take this.
Len's gonna say, and don't you know those things route your brain, and then pretty much tackle him, like try and get
No,
him away.
mom, leave me
Yeah.
alone.
So, is this strength plus like my base attack bonus, or what?
I think it's
think it's
just an attack,
athletics.
honestly.
Yeah, it's just a strength plus your BAB.
So
Okay.
Like, it's as if you had any melee weapon on you whatsoever.
Yeah. So my base attack bonus is +5, and my strength is +0. So
Goodness.
I'm just gonna roll a d20
You want,
plus
you, want,
5.
you, want you want me to tell you what you need?
Yeah.
You need 12 or higher.
Oh, you got this.
That's reasonable.
Oh. Let me just make sure I don't have any special abilities, because I do have acid
Alt
tentacles
ability.
that help me like kill people with my hands.
Kill people.
We're
I have
trying not to
acid
kill
tentacles.
people.
It makes me an excellent gamer. I just go through controllers really quickly.
Just,
He's
just
already
wrap
on
around his
acid.
face and kill him like a jellyfish would.
Just go.
So that's what Glenn is doing. All right, here it comes. 1d20 plus 5.
Natural fucking 20. Can I get a critical freaking hit on that? He deserves one.
No, back off.
So it
wanna
is an
kill him?
attack.
Kill him.
I
so
just, if
it
it's
does-
anything applicable, oh, fine.
It is an attack.
It's
no,
not
it's an attack.
I just
It-
want-
I
it's
think
an
it
attack.
counts.
Grapple's not an attack.
But what if I
It's a,
wanted
C,
to be?
it's a CMD check.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
we can pull one if y'all really want it to. I'm, just,
Nah.
I'm
No.
reading the rules here.
Rude. Alright, let's go.
Okay. Y'all are getting crazy enough here. I will say with a natural 20, I'll give you my own little crit card. You can do whatever you'd like. You can knock it out of his hand. You can grab it away from him. You can knock it out of his hand in a way to break it. Like, you can basically do whatever you want with the controller.
Something's really sus about that controller, just as a heads up. He was like literally fighting it.
Yeah,
think
Len's
that was
gonna
you.
try and break it.
Just dissolve it with your acid tentacle. Just,
Just
go.
go.
Yeah, Len
Okay.
takes it and just goopifies it with his tentacles.
Sure. With the nat
kinda
20, I
kill.
will say that you can break it if that's what you want.
Yep.
Okay. You kind of like slide around him just for a second, come at the controller like real hard. You see the screen break when you hit it in his hand, and then you see it like smash into the ground and like break again. You don't think it's unrepairable, but definitely not in like, it's not a 6-second repair or anything. It would take time. That said, the same exact thing happens to the controller in your hand. Zeha.
Well, that's okay because did Wasp deactivate the sword or something? What did he do?
Yeah, just a sword.
Yeah, the one thing that I was
For one
attacking
round.
himself with because I don't know that I can shoot it.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I can't anyways. No, it works.
So yeah, it seems like the mech, I'll say Wasp, you see like through Wasp you can see like the mech. It doesn't power down, but it just stops moving. It just like freezes.
Okay. Is that Dr. Len's turn?
It
Yeah,
is.
that was a full action.
Zeha sees Wasp fly up and she's like, Is that Wasp? Are you guys near?
We'll be on our way in a second.
Okay. She lets the spell finally go because it's gone anyways.
Yeah.
And she. Oh my gosh. This is good. This is good.
While she's looking, does Coscon look pretty roughed up?
Not really. It looks, if I had to put a mechanical value on it, I'd say somewhere around 3/4 health.
Oh goodness.
Oh, you made it through his stamina. That's or if he has stamina.
Well,
No,
I think he
that'd
means
probably be half.
3/4 of it. Oh, right.
Okay. So. It's not the best move right now. But how bad does Tetsu look? I guess it'll make if I do defensive or offensive. This makes the difference.
He's not doing that great. He's
Hi.
I'm always
Yeah,
used,
he-
I'm always used to Tetsu or Carrick saying like he's not doing that bad, and then he's like he's not doing that great.
yeah.
Just
I
threw
mean,
me off a little.
he's definitely being patched up by nanites, which you don't often see.
Right.
There's silver blood mixed with red blood. Not a
You know what I think? As a GM, this is my recommendation to you. The perfect time to put Tetsu out of his misery.
So
that
offensive,
idea?
but not in the way
Leader.
you might have expected.
Yeah.
So she's gonna say, Tetsu, hold on. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Like
Can't
keep
do
up
it.
like the nanites, like dude, like that.
Yeah.
She doesn't mean it like keep it up, bud.
Hang in, champ.
You got
Hey.
this.
I hold up a little kitty poster that says hang in there. I'm going to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
As a standard action, I'm gonna look over to Tibble.
He's like mentally and physically freaking out that the controller broke.
I saw his lips move, but I didn't I saw something, so I just look at him and I'm just like,
Yeah, he tries again. You can make me a perception check. And if this fails, you can make me
My
an intelligence.
family.
so that a 15.
Yeah, that's a fail. You can't tell what he's saying. You can make me an intelligence check though.
Yep, that's
That's pretty good for-
yeah,
that's
it is.
decent for an intelligence check.
Oh, yeah.
14.
Yeah, now that he's done it twice, you can't make out his lips. It's like me trying to read lips here or something. Doesn't matter how many times he tries, you just can't read them. But you know what he's attempting to get to you, or like why he's mouthing and not just talking and stuff. To you, he clearly doesn't want to be heard by Coscon. That's all you can know.
Sure.
But like that's why he's mouthed at you twice now and hasn't just spoken.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let me make sure. Do I have to roll for mirror image? Because I feel like there's like.
I know in other games you do. I don't know about this one.
I
I
create
feel like you do.
1d4 Figment images. I thought so. Okay, 1d4.
There you go. That's like nothing. I can get through those easy.
4.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay.
So many
you have-
Zehas.
There's 5 Zehas
There
right
are
now.
5 Zehas as the 5 Zehas move right up to Tibble. And I like grab him by the shoulder. Like, just kind of like lean in. Like, at the very least, he can whisper. I'm right in front of him.
Yeah. When you get there, he, like, you see his eyes like darting, and he just shakes his head. He hasn't mouthed to Dr. Lin yet. He's not mouthing to, or he hasn't like whispered to Dr. Lin yet. He's not whispering to you at this point. Next time he makes a check, which is I'll probably let it happen on the mech turn, you'll have a major plus to it. But
Okay.
he's refusing to say it out loud right now.
Yep. Okay, that's
Zeha,
fine.
what are you doing? We need to help Tetsu.
I
Tetsu's fine.
need him to hold on just a
ripping
moment.
arms off.
Just trust me.
And with that, it is Tetsu's turn.
Let's see
Next
if
week.
Oh,
Come on, I have a plan. I was gonna
I
do a
know.
thing.
Plan it out even harder next week.
I need you all to appreciate, though, this beautiful drawing. So you know those drawings that like show you the layout of like the mall or something, or like the floors on the side.
Yep.
So I did a live one for us, where there's a little moat on Aizen's back. There's a robot with a laser sword. There's a door, and then there's a bleeding surgery happening on the first floor with question marks. It's pretty nice. Pretty accurate.